thrilling playoff run.
Let's go, Liberty! Let's go, Liberty!
The New York Liberty made history, winning their first championship.
For WNBA champs, New York or nowhere! Team celebrated in style on Sunday, and now it's time to honor them with a celebration fit for champions.
This is a Channel 7 Eyewitness News special presentation. The Parade of Champions. A salute to the New York Liberty 2024 WNBA champions. Live from New York City Hall and along the parade route, here are Mike Marza and Shirley Nallicott.
What a beautiful day for a ticker tape parade. Yes, it is a little windy out here, and it's a little chilly too, but we are unfazed. I'm Shirley Nallicott along Broadway, and this is the Canyon of Heroes as you take a look at the legions of fans who have come out to celebrate our champs, the New York Liberty, who will be showered with confetti right along this path, and we're going to bring it to you. My partner, Mike Marza, is over at City Hall where this celebration will culminate. Mike.
Shirley, what a dynamite day here at City Hall for all of this activity. I mean, you want to talk about the culmination of a thrilling run in the postseason. And I have to say, here at City Hall, it really has turned into Club Liberty. The music is bumping, the hearts are beating, and it kind of mimics that atmosphere that I witnessed firsthand inside Barclays in Game 5 when they clinched this title. After 28 seasons, the New York Liberty are champions. We have you covered. As you mentioned, we're going to follow the parade as it begins in Lower Manhattan, all the way up the route through the Canyon of Heroes, for the first time celebrating a female sports team from New York. Yes, we celebrated the Women's World Cup, but the New York Liberty are the first team to be celebrated in this way with the confetti flying. I mentioned the club-like atmosphere. We're going to pop some bottles of ticker tape, if you will. But let's go to Sam Ryan. We have a whole team of reporters fanned out through the route, but I got to go to Sam Ryan first because, Sam, these players have become superstars in their own right. And you, I understand, have already talked to a few of them as we get ready to step off with this big parade today.
Oh, yeah, we are down here in the holding area right now as they're making their way onto the floats and onto the buses. Mike and Shirley, right here, we're in front of the Stewie float. Brianna Stewart is on here on the float. As you see, the team, it's been a whirlwind for them since capturing the Liberty's first WNBA title last Sunday evening. They've been all over the place. They are here to celebrate with their fans today. Former players here as well. A little bit earlier, we saw Sabrina Ionescu make her way to her float, and I caught up with her briefly. Sabrina, it's been a whirlwind of a week. How can you talk about the anticipation getting here today?
Yes, so excited. Excited to take this all in.
When you see these fans all lined up, and the city's been waiting for this for 27 years, what do you say to them?
I mean, thank you. This is awesome, just being here and seeing all the fans.
Have fun.
Thank you.
27 years, 28 seasons, and here you see Ellie. Ellie's a big superstar here, making her way. Yeah, you looking good. Yeah. She smiles for the camera, Mike and Shirley, and she's happy to be here. Everyone's so excited. And take a look at these fans. They're lined up, so many young faces to see this excitement. This is just the holding area. They haven't even started the parade yet. We're going to send it back to you, but we will be here all morning, guys.
Sam, I don't know if I've seen any better looking fans. Everybody is fully decked out. You see a lot of the Liberty crowns being donned. You see a lot of Ellie hats as well. I mean, these are diehard fans. And our Nina Pineda is live along the parade route, and I've seen her. She's right across from me. She's been talking to a lot of them. So let's go over to Nina right now. Nina?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Up early. These folks from Rockland County and New City set their alarm clocks for 5 a.m. It was important for you to be here and get a front row to history, Mom.
Yes, it was. We're huge Liberty fans, and my girls love basketball, so it's very important for us to be here.
And this is Alexa and Amelia. You got your Statue of Liberty hats for the Liberty. You got really into it. And tell me what you're most excited to see.
I'm most excited to see everyone on their floats and who like the brand and what brand they're making the deal with, and to like see them.
Well, you Were you into basketball, or were you, like most girls, into soccer and then into basketball?
I was into basketball mostly since I was in like 2nd grade, and then I've just been playing, and I'm in 7th grade.
And what excites you about this team?
I love the way they play, and yeah.
They really captured the imagination of so many people. I mean, it was such a amazing lineup, this growth of this team, and the way, look at all this merchandise, these beautiful sweatshirts. The marketing that the Liberty has put into this team is really what made them hugely popular. I think merch sales grew about 135% throughout the series. The series has been just so captivating. Everyone's been into it. The entire city and the entire world now gets to see the champions come right down here in this historic moment. We're waiting for them to come down Broadway, and all of the people here are just so excited to have this front row. We're calling it herstory, not history, Mom.
Yeah, herstory. Yes, correct. Herstory.
Okay, all right, great.
Go New York.
Go New York, definitely. Let's hear it for the Liberty. Who's excited? All right, we'll catch up with you guys in a little bit as soon as they come down. Everyone's so psyched. Back to you.
Looking forward to it, Nina. I've actually seen you at Barclays for some of the key moments as this season unfolded. Now, I have to tell you guys, this is really an exciting point as we see so many families along the route today. And my daughter is somewhere out there. We're going to hear from her in just a moment. She's with my wife, and she'll be hopefully joining the broadcast as we make our way through. But take a look at the Canyon of Heroes now filled with all these people getting ready with all the security here. Let's go to Lindsay Tuckman because she's been talking to fans and families out here this morning. And Lindsay, you can just feel the energy build as we get ready for this parade to step off.
Yeah, Mike, first I want to mention we've been talking about the color seafoam green all week because it is really a distinct color. So you can see everyone around here. You know they're heading to the parade. You know what they're supporting today if they're wearing it. It did get a little chilly, but I am wearing it as well. But I did have to zip up a little bit, but we'll keep it open for now. But I just want to show you a little bit. The parade hasn't made its way towards where we are right now. We're just north of Sam, but the energy is here, as you mentioned. You can see all the folks that are lining up. They did get here early, as we told them to do. They're waiting for all of that the fun floats to make this way over here. Wave, guys. Who's excited? Yeah, see, they're ready for the parade to make their way up. Also, what cooler tradition does New York City have than a ticker tape parade? Take a look up here. You can see people already in the building starting. They're not really supposed to start just yet, throwing their ticker tape out the windows, but they're excited. They're eager to get it started, and that's what's really cool about these parades is that the ticker tape is coming from people that live and work in these buildings along the Canyon of Heroes, and it's just such a special tradition and one that's really reserved for people that have these amazing accomplishments. And this is certainly one of those accomplishments. And I just heard Nina mention herstory, and that is what's happening today, and that is what a lot of people are here celebrating. So let's talk to some ladies who are here to celebrate that very fact. We're going to walk over to this group of friends right now. Hey guys, how's it going? The group has grown since I talked to you last. There's a lot of you here, and of course you mentioned that you're all here to support the team. You've been supporting them this whole time. Tell us why this team is so important to you.
The New York Liberties just represents for New York just all that women's sports can achieve and how fandoms can really help your team get to the finish line.
And how was watching the season this year?
It was incredible. I mean, Emily and I were both at Game 4 when they unfortunately lost to the Aces last year. And we actually have our season tickets in, the same section. And so to be able to watch game by game the Liberty through determination and grit just make it through and be there at Game 5 when the streamers finally came down, it was incredible.
And what are you most excited for today?
We're just excited to be here and have our Ellie towels and cheer for them and get them represented in New York. The first women's team to be able to do that.
Exactly.
So exciting.
How does it feel that it's not just your favorite team, but just this moment in history?
It's major. I think it's so major for the team, for women's sports, for basketball, for New York.
And who are you guys most excited to see? Does anyone have anyone that they're particularly looking forward to?
Our MVP! Yeah, Jonquil Jones and Ellie. Timeless Torches.
Timeless Torches. They're amazing too. They're coming soon, I think. I think they're one of the first floats, so we'll keep an eye out. Is there anything else that you guys are just excited about today? I noticed someone was eating a Liberty bagel. Who was that? How was the Liberty bagel?
It was delicious. Very fun to see the local bagel shop supporting Liberty.
All right, well, thank you guys. Enjoy the parade. Thank you so much. And that Liberty bagel I mentioned, it's just ironic. It's right across from here. So you can come down, get a Liberty bagel. It's green today, seafoam green. And we're getting ready for the parade to make its way towards us right now. Back to you guys.
of those Liberty bagels for my little ones, but it really feels like we are standing at the heart of history. I mean, what a monumental moment for this city. I know Sam Ryan has been talking to the fans, so we want to send it back over to you, Sam. Who are you with now?
Hey there, we just caught up with Jonquel Jones, but we're going to get to that in just a little bit. A little earlier, I spoke with Breanna Stewart. Now, this is her third WNBA title. Obviously, her first with the New York Liberty, as this is their first WNBA championship. But she did win 2 with Seattle. She was the MVP in those 2 that she won with the Seattle Storm. We caught up with Breanna a short time ago with her family. What is it like to be able to celebrate this with your family?
It's an incredible feeling. It's my first championship with my family, so I'm happy to have them be here. And especially today at the parade, just to see all the people, the outpour, the support that's continuing to show up for us.
And that was Breanna Stewart as she was on her float, and they're getting ready to take off here as they're getting ready to begin this parade. Here you see the MVP. There's Jonquel Jones holding the trophy, and she's ready to go. We caught up with her a little bit ago. We're going to get to that in a short time. But so much excitement here. You see the fans, if we turn around, they're getting ready for this to start. So much going on here. They are getting ready to really take their way through the streets of Lower Manhattan, the Canyon of Heroes, to celebrate this victory with their fans. We're going to send it back to you for now.
Oh, Sam, what a terrific conversation that we saw there with Breanna Stewart. I had an opportunity to speak with her parents yesterday, and Breanna grew up in Syracuse, so for her this is extra special, winning her first title, not only with her new team, but also in her home state with her family, as you heard there. And it's just so exciting because the parents told me how much it means to them that Breanna Stewart has grown into this role model for so many younger people that we see lining the Canyon of Heroes today. By the way, I'm here at City Hall as more dignitaries, people with the Liberty file in. We expect Mayor Adams to be here shortly. Governor Hochul will be here, the Attorney General, and some of the key leaders here in the tri-state area. Now I want to go out to Reagan Medji, though, because as we're waiting for this parade to eventually make its way up here to City Hall, Reagan, I know we were talking earlier this morning, you could feel the sense of anticipation. What is the feeling right now as we're about ready to see the champions come down Broadway?
Listen, this is the third time a women's sports team has been granted a victory parade, and that feeling, come on, guys! We are lined with so many fans. All right, so what brings you?
Reagan Medji!
And what about the New York
Liberty #1 team?
Finally, after 28 seasons.
And they're all lit up now, baby. We are done. We are there, New York Liberty, yes!
Now let's walk around because we're looking at all these other fans. All right, ladies, what do you think about that? Yeah, what do you think? I mean, you're going to see your heroes on the float.
I think it's going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Give me a high five. And this is just a piece of the pie over here. Take a look at all these fans, guys! Yes! I mean, we have people who are dressed up to the nines. Yes! I mean, look at this. We have our people in seafoam green again. So tell me, what is it like being here for this parade?
Everything.
Everything. It feels so cool, doesn't it?
Yes.
Who's your favorite player?
Breanna Stewart.
Another one for Breanna Stewart. So what do you think about all of that? I mean, this is amazing. Everybody bring it out. What do you think?
Hey, guess what? I had a baby this year, and her middle name is Liberty. We are Liberty Loyals. Let's go, Liberty!
All right, so I'm going to try to do a little fun thing here going backwards. You can see, I want everybody up. You're on live TV. Up, 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 up. This is just a piece of the pie, a piece of the puzzle. And this is one side of the street. The other side of the street. Look at these sides. Oh, we got to turn around here. What does this say, my friend?
Hi, it says, my wedding is in 2 days, and thank you so much for the best wedding gift I could ever ask for. So, yeah.
Oh, my gosh, so the exhilarating feeling. Bring it up. This is incredible. We have it lined along North Broadway all the way up to City Hall, and that is where Mike Mars and Charlene are. It is unbelievable. It is empowering. It is enriching. And we got the championship. Yes! Back over to you guys at City Hall. Woohoo!
I mean, I think that's the energy you're going to find all day, Reagan. Amazing job as we see more people come in here getting ready for the conclusion and the ceremony that's going to be taking place here at City Hall. By the way, I ran into a couple of fans along the route that I happen to know. One is ABC's Rhiannon Alley, and she happens to be with our 8-year-old daughter, Mila, who plays basketball. She's a huge Liberty fan. We were all there at Barclays for Game 5. It was a thrilling end. It went to overtime. We were with Mila. I mean, what do you make of this moment?
What an incredible moment to be a part of. And you're right, I am here with Mila. We have got a front row seat. We are here on Broadway. This parade is just moments away from starting. We hear fans cheering. By the way, there are so many fans here lining the streets. What an exciting thing to be a part of. And Mila, as you mentioned, was at Game 5 with us. She had so much fun. Okay, tell me, how excited are you for today?
I'm so excited to see the Liberty come through because I got front row seats to see the Liberty come. Yeah. And they're going to be right here next to me.
Who's your favorite player?
Sabrina Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu. She's supposed to be here today. What about Big Ellie? Are you excited to see Big Ellie?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got the moves, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was it like to be at Game 5?
It was exciting to see them win at the end because they were losing by a lot in like second quarter and stuff, but they made a comeback and started to get in the lead and they won.
Okay, now I have the most important question for you. Where do you play on 2 basketball teams. Where do you get your basketball skills from? Your mom or your dad?
My dad.
Oh no. Mike, did you hear that?
She's a true journalist. She tells the truth. Just kidding. You're amazing too. I love you guys. I love you, Mila. What an amazing historical moment to watch this. I'm so excited she got to be here. By the way, don't tell her teachers. The New York Liberty did sort of a permission slip, if you will, kind of a tongue-in-cheek way to try to get people to get out of work. And people are doing that because as more people show up here, the parade is just moments away. I do want to mention that 2,000 pounds of confetti will fly across the Canyon of Heroes, poured out from some of the buildings and some of the shops that line the route. And it's a much different scene than the ticker tape that originated this whole thing back in 1868, which was in celebration of the dedication of the Statue of Liberty, which, of course, how apropos, because we are celebrating the Liberty, who just won the WNBA title for the first time. Guys, tell me where we would like to go next, because I think we're watching the floats here, and Kimberly Richardson has a great post along the route. Kimberly, what's the scene where you are?
And Mike, I want to say something. You mentioned those 1,000 pounds and tons and all that confetti. This is also something to have out here. We've been seeing the toilet paper flying. I think out of all the places along this route, just short of a mile, I think I got a prime space. I'm at Liberty Street, and all of these fans have been out here for hours. Hello! I love your banner. New York ain't for everybody. Isn't that so?
Yes, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely.
What is it like being out here today?
Oh, my God. Long awaited. Awesome. Awesome.
What about you? You've been out here cheering, screaming, the Liberty. Clearly, you have on your seafoam green. You understood the assignment. For you and the city, I think this is so needed in so many ways with everything going on. How is this for you?
This is a very positive experience. Women's sports are definitely coming up in the world, and this is a way for them to get the respect that they deserve.
Oh, they have arrived for sure. Now, some foreshadowing here. We know this is the day for the Liberty. We know the Seafoam Green is out here, but I see a little hopeful person in the crowd. Tell me, Mr. New York Yankee.
You know, it's been since 2009 since the Yankees went to the World Series. I was 9 years old, had my eyes glued to when the Yankees semifinals, finals, everything. I'm just waiting for that World Series championship ring. That 28. I can't wait.
You expect to be back here in maybe 2 or 3 weeks?
Heck yes.
I'll meet you right here.
Right here. Throwing toilet paper around. Let's go.
Speaking of toilet paper, do you want to do the honors? Don't throw it at me. Throw it up and away. Go. Oh. We'll have much more of that. And on that, I can't wait for that confetti to rain down. We're having a ball out here. Mike, back to you.
Kimberly, I'll take it, but I think that this city is ready for another ticker tape parade. So we got our fingers crossed for that. Come on, Yankees. But in the meantime, look at me. I'm here along the Canyon of Heroes, and look at all my new friends. Hello, everybody. This is the energy. This is the electricity that we've been talking about. So while I'm hanging with the fans, Sam Ryan is talking to our champions. So let's go to her right now. Sam?
Hey there, we are on Battery Place. I told you this is the holding area where the floats are and the buses. And guess what, guys? It's getting exciting. They've powered them up. They're getting ready to go. This, as you see, is the MVP float. Jonquil Jones right up there with the trophy. I told you about her a little bit earlier. Now, this is her second season with the New York Liberty. Great season last year in 2023, coming over from the Connecticut Sun. This year, the MVP of the finals. Consistency was the key to her game all series long, and I caught up with her a short time ago. When you hear the MVP chants and you see these fans, how thrilling is this for you?
Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. And the parade hasn't even started yet, so I'm just excited to see how everything pans out. Excited to celebrate this moment because we worked so hard for it.
What has the anticipation been like?
Amazing. Just anxiousness, but a lot of celebration in between.
Fun.
Thank you.
All right, and they're getting ready to take off here. As I said, you hear the music is blaring. It's a party here. How about this? They even have some bubbly popped open at 10 o'clock in the morning as this team is keeping it going. They are celebrating here with their fans and with all their supporters here. We're going to send it back to you for now.
Thank you for that, Sam. I've got Jessica Lapin from the New York Alliance, and I know that Mike had mentioned the confetti earlier, so she's got the full tea on the confetti. How many pounds?
Well, 1 ton, 2,000 pounds, as Nate Bergazzi taught us, and we've distributed it to buildings along Broadway. People will be throwing it from roofs, from windows, from balconies. It's a great windy day, so you're going to see it flying around.
It's going to be all over the place. So what is the process of doing that? We're talking 2,000 pounds of confetti coming from the buildings. How do you make that happen?
So we've been staging it in a garage on Washington Street. Our team has been putting it into bags and just hand delivering it to the buildings who wanted it.
Amazing. I mean, this town has had a lot of great history when it comes to ticker tape parades and the confetti. So tell me about that history and how the confetti has been incorporated over the years.
Well, the first parade was in 1886 for the opening of the Statue of Liberty. Spontaneously happened up Broadway. Clearly it's evolved since then, but you think back when there were ticker tape machines with stock prices on them, people had it at the ready to throw. Clearly that's gone the way of the fax machine. So now we buy it and hand it out, but it's a wonderful New York tradition.
It's going to be so great to see that flying all around, celebrating our champions, the New York Liberty. But after all of that flying around, how do we clean it up?
Well, the city sanitation department does an excellent job. Within a few hours, you will see most of it cleaned up. We have about 50 Downtown Alliance public safety and sanitation officers. They'll be helping too. But what happens is you see some of it get stuck on these ledges and crevices. You'll see some confetti drifting down for the next couple of weeks, but we'll be right there to pick it up.
And you know what? It'll always be a great memory, huh?
Well, it's a wonderful day for New York.
Absolutely. Jessica, thanks so much. More live coverage of our champions and their ticker tape parade here along the Canyon of Heroes when we come right back.
She's radical.
standing right now at Broadway and Fulton along the Canyon of Heroes as we await our champions, the New York Liberty, passing through, getting rained down with confetti. Very exciting time for all of the fans who are surrounding me. As you can see, lots and lots of people here. And alongside me, you see Mike Marza, my partner. He's over at City Hall. Mike.
You're at the beginning of the party. I'm sort of at the middle of this party here because there's a big celebration tonight at Barclays. But welcome in to the 2024 celebration in the Parade of Champions for your New York Liberty. Think about this. After 28 seasons, 19 playoff appearances, and 6 WNBA finals, the Liberty are finally the top of the league, and they are the champions for 2024. So as we see the floats pass by from all of our positions along the Canyon of Heroes and up Broadway, they will be making their way here to City Hall. Sam Ryan has been with some of the players and some of the fans out this morning. Sam, I see it. It's not raining rain. That's confetti.
Can you see? Look. Woo! We have confetti. And look at this. It's coming right out of this truck that is leading the way for the MVP float. The parade has started. Listen to the sound, to the music. So much excitement, and we're still on Battery Place as this is just the beginning. This is a fun party, guys. Mike, I know you were talking about this earlier. 28 seasons New Yorkers have waited for this. 27 years. The Liberty, their first WNBA championship. We are all here to celebrate this Parade of Champions. As you see, the confetti right here, emanating from here. I know the fans will have so much more as we take you throughout the route, throughout the morning, but this is only the beginning, guys. So much excitement. Let's send it back to you.
Sam, that's terrific. So you were part of the champagne shower celebrations recently. Now you have the confetti celebration. We saw the MVP there, John Cole Jones. Can you just give us some historical context of this? Because the Liberty were one of the 3 original franchises within the WNBA to actually still be in their city. The other 2 had won a championship before, LA and Phoenix, and now add New York to the list. What has this team's success this year meant to not only this team, but this city as well?
It means so much to this city, but obviously for this team, I was catching up with a lot of the players earlier as well, and you got to talk about the chemistry. So we know there are multiple parts that make a team, but it's what makes the team gel and what makes the team play together. Niara Sabali coming off the bench, and when you see that, and you see these players work together as a team and the chemistry, we see that with the Yankees as well. You know, you see success, and that's what this team speaks to. It speaks to the chemistry and how they work together with that goal to win the WNBA championship, the first for the New York Liberty, and the excitement that it brings here not only to the team, but to the city of New York and to the future. We heard about your daughter, Mike, and so much about the younger generation. They're watching, and you know the saying, if you can see it, you can be it. So yes, you can to these little girls who are along the parade route watching it. This is so exciting for everybody up here.
It really is, Sam. It's so exciting for all these families. And Sam, I know I've talked to you about this a lot. We just had Mila, my daughter, on the show about 10 minutes ago. And as she's practicing in the gym now, she pretends to be Sabrina. She pretends to be Brianna. For you, when you talk to these players, how important was it that they stuck together? Because this finals run was not easy. In fact, Game 5 had to go to overtime. And even at that point, there was a controversial call at the end of it all. That fortitude and sticking together, not only inspiring the young people, but it seemed like it really inspired this team to get over the hump as well.
You know, you talk about the controversial call in Game 5, Game 4 as well, and you remember in Game 3, Sabrina with that huge shot for the clincher. So it's a little bit of teamwork. It's a little bit of everyone stepping up at different times. And I told you about John Cole a little bit earlier. She was consistent throughout the playoffs and throughout these WNBA finals, earning her the well-earned MVP of this. But yeah, it really is the special moments that they share together, the adversity that they faced, going Game 5, going the distance in this one. Obviously, last year, Mike, they came up short in the finals. That left a bitter taste in their mouth. They were dubbed the super team last year going into 2023, and they fell short in the finals. This year, this team getting it done. Back to you.
Liberty facing tough Reagan Medjik, because she's also along the route. Reagan, what do you see where you are right now?
Yeah. Well, I see a lot of fans. Bring it up. That's right. We have the mounted unit behind us and Chief Madry. So tell me, what is this for you and getting everybody in organization?
Well, professionally, it's about making sure our city is safe, our spectators are safe, our team is safe. We want to make sure everyone enjoys themselves. Personally, I watched Liberty from day one. I used to bring my daughter there when she was little with her Weatherspoon jersey on. And for me, this is everything. I'm just so happy that the Liberty won the championship finally, 28 years, and I'm happy we have a championship back in New York. So personally, I'm in heaven. Yes! Thank you.
Yes!
Go Liberty!
We have everybody lined up, and as I said before, behind me we have the mounted unit. We're starting to see, or we're starting to feel all of that energy coming up here along North Broadway. And we're going to talk to some viewers too. So I see that you're lined up already for it. So what does this feel like for you?
It feels really good, actually.
You've been to the games?
Yeah.
You watched them?
I went to the championship.
Oh my gosh, how was that?
It was good.
Oh my gosh. So let's keep walking here. We see all these people. You're on live TV. Bring it up, bring it up. That's right. So what is this like for you? You're starting to see all the parade coming up. We have the ticker tape, all the confetti. What is this like for you to see this WNBA championship?
I mean, it's the first time that anybody's won a championship in New York on the basketball side for half a century. So go women, go Liberty.
Yeah, more than 50 years. 1973 was the 1973 Knicks. All right, let's take a look at this. And we have the mounted unit right here. The unsung heroes. Look at all of these wonderful fans lining up. And it continues to go and go and go and go. Take a look at this. What is this like for you? Tell me, you're on live TV. What is this like?
This is amazing. This is Brooklyn. This is New York. This is what we stand for. That's it.
That's right. We have everybody here lined up. And of course, we can't forget some of the unsung heroes. Let's flip it around. The Department of Sanitation. They're going to be cleaning up after the horses and also the confetti. The confetti, which is all lined up. You can start seeing the confetti being thrown. It's getting passed out along this area. And you have the police. The police on their motorcycles getting ready to lead the charge. Wave, everybody. Yes! Yes, yes, wave. We got my phone. All good, all good. All right. And we have the color guard as well coming down. Let's see if we can get all up in that. You can see this is a beautiful marching band behind them as well. The energy is palpable. And then we have the floats, everybody, beyond that way. All the floats, all the way down there. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. WNBA championships, the New York Liberty. Back to you guys.
Reagan, I knew you would bring the energy, and that feeling right now here where I am at Broadway and Fulton is palpable. There's a lot of anticipation among these fans, and it's heading towards my friend Lindsay Tuckman next too. So Lindsay, what are you seeing where you are?
Charlene, your timing couldn't be better. I'm going to step out of the frame because the ladies, the champions are behind me right now. The music is very loud because they're celebrating. You can see Governor Kathy Hochul is waving right there. Mayor Eric Adams is on the other side of the float. And our champions are here. They are celebrating. They are partying. They're playing music all about New York. They're waving us. Hey, guys, congratulations. There they are. Those are our winners. And everyone here is very excited, as you can tell. The parade has been so fun, and it's only been about 5 minutes that it's been behind us so far. But it's just really an iconic moment in New York history. Not only is it the first local women's team to get a ticker tape parade, but it's the first basketball team to do so. So what a better way to celebrate than with all of these wonderful ladies right now. So there they go. The timeless torches are coming next. They're very exciting as well. And you can also see all of the ticker tape, all of the confetti that people are throwing out of their buildings right now. It's like snow in October. What could be better than that? It is an exciting day. So let's talk to some of the fans who have just been so eager to meet some of their heroes here today. We got Caitlin, Rebecca, and Brooke here that they came in from Jersey to make sure to see their favorite players. Tell me, guys, why was it so important for you to come here today?
I've been watching Liberty since I could remember, so to actually win a championship is really great.
And seeing them go by, how do you feel?
Really exciting. I actually just got into them this year, but we got to go to some of the playoff games, and it's really been a good time.
And a fun, exciting day for everyone here involved. We got babies, we got families, we got New Yorkers, we got tourists from out of town that are coming by. They're saying, what's going on here today? And we tell them, and they say they are very excited about it too. Another thing we're seeing a lot of, you can check it out here, we got the Statue of Liberty hats that everyone is wearing. What's more New York than that? I mean, what's more New York than the Statue of Liberty, right?
Hello! First of all, we always support the guys. It's the ladies' turn!
It's the ladies' turn. Lady Liberty is celebrating. It's the Ladies' Day. We got some good music going on here, and everyone's having a good time. So we'll throw it back to you guys.
It is a confetti NATO, as Lee Goldberg predicted. Lindsay, thank you. We see MVP of the finals, Jonquel Jones, right there. We mentioned the excitement with the rookies like Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark entering the league, so much so that the WNBA has now announced that it will expand its 12-team league. So 3 more teams will be joining in the next few years. Nina Pineda is very excited about it. Let's go to Nina now, as all the fans are watching their champions up the Canyon of Heroes. Nina.
Let's go, Liberty! Let's go, Liberty! And Mike, take a look at this. Naya brought her shirt when she was a child. Says 1998. This is what you wore when you were a little girl.
Yes, I've been waiting for this for such a long time. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of the team. I can't believe we finally got our first chip ever.
And I also wanted to show you this. These T-shirts you printed. You took this from the Game 3 3-pointer at the buzzer.
Yep.
Tell me
at the buzzer. It was fantastic, and my boy Jello back there, he's too excited. He wanted that on a shirt. I was like, I'll put it on the shirt for you, but I got you.
So you're actually getting into it, printing out shirts, promoting the Liberty. What has so captured you about this team?
I think it's just the passion that they play with. They're really excited to get on the court, and that's I love basketball as well, so it's great to see.
So you're doing your own merchandising?
Definitely.
All right, we're going to come down here. I got to show you. Watch your step here, Mike. We're coming down the line here. You know, where's the dog? Here comes wait, I lost the dog. All right, this was the outfit that we had to find for Finley.
Yes.
And you said there was a big argument about seafoam green or teal, but you found this on Amazon.
Yes, I found it on Amazon. It comes in a pack of 2, and it's a great little shirt for my little Liberty fans.
All right, very excited. Even the 4-legged friends are getting excited. I'll send it back to you, Mike and Charlene.
Thank you for that, Nina. We have the best fans here, but Reagan, we want to send it over to you, Reagan, because the parade's passing you right now, right?
Nigga, shut up. If you get me in your ass, I get your pussy ass up. When you touch down in my hood, no, that whole life ain't good. Catch me down in MIA, and then he game on wood. With that life in my
Okay, so we're here along North Broadway. It is incredibly loud, and we're on TV. We're live. We're just trying to maneuver all the loud music, and this is live TV, folks. This is what it's like to represent here in New York City during a parade. Not just any parade, the Liberty, the New York Liberty WNBA champions, which, by the way, I believe they're behind me. Think they're coming down the way, over this way. What we're going to do is try to get as close as we possibly can. What's happening right now is Alicia Keys' Empire State of Mind is playing and blasting. It's really difficult not to want to cry and get all emotional when you hear that. And there's all of the music drifting through Lower Manhattan. The team coming down or coming up North Broadway right now on their way to where Mike Marsley is at City Hall. We have the ticker tape on the ground. People have it scattered about, and they're doing their very best to try to throw it up at the players, throw it up at the fans, and try to celebrate this monumental moment. We spoke to a lot of people along the route, and they are so excited that finally this is their day. They've been waiting 28 seasons for this moment in time, and it's here. So we have all of the floats coming up. We just saw Governor Kathy Hochul on a float, Mayor Eric Adams. Those two will be two of the dignitaries saying, hey, thank you WNBA, the New York Liberty, for giving us this great championship. That will happen at City Hall. Things seem to be running a little behind schedule, but nobody seems to care at all. The weather couldn't be better. We are in the mid to upper 60s, and it feels fantastic. Again, we have all of the floats coming up. Now it looks as though the ladies are going to be coming up a little bit in a little bit. We have the pipe band with the FDNY behind this float. There's a total of about 10 floats, all created in Clifton, New Jersey. Now these floats, to keep in mind, when something this big is happening in the city, Clifton, this business, it takes them about weeks, couple months. It took them 3 days to do all of these floats. So let's see if we can talk to some people along the route and see what we have here. Okay. All right, so what is it like? You're a float participant to be part of them.
Wonderful. Once in a lifetime experience, and I'm having a blast.
Now, how did you get part of this float?
I got a part of this float because I'm Epiphany Prince's mom.
All right, so we got some parents here. Let's see who else we got down this area. I don't know. Do you want to come with me here? Here are some of the people that lined up just to listen to everything. So, okay, you're on live TV. I just got you doing a little dance. I'm liking it. You're representing New York. Where are you from in New York?
Brooklyn, Brownsville.
Representing the Brownsville.
Mama made it. India, I love you. We here. Liberty, let's go.
What is this like for you? I mean, you've been watching 28 seasons. They finally got the championship.
This is exciting. Listen, we need more. We need the Knicks to bring it home. Yankees, you up next. Let's go.
That's right. So now this is the pipe and drum corps. And what happens now is we have a little bit of a lull, and we have even more action way back there. And it looks as though I can feel the energy. I see some more tape and some more of the confetti getting flown into the air. It looks as though we're going to have more energy coming through this area. So if we're going to switch it around, let's see what we can find. I'll do another interview, and then I'm going to send it back to you because I don't want to take up all the TV time. Not that I'm upset about that. All right, ladies. Listen, this is a very big day for you. What is it like to be here?
It's cool, yeah.
Yeah? So who's your favorite player? All of them. Okay, so Mom
and friends.
So what is this like? You have finally the WNBA is here.
Exciting. That's why we had to take them out of school today to witness history, and they're having a great time.
All right, and WNBA, they have allowed the liberty to give people permission slips to miss school and work. Back to you guys.
Reagan Medji, I love that. As we have a double box for the celebration with the fans, we see Brianna Stewart, who predicted this parade would, quote, be bonkers. This Syracuse native very excited to celebrate with her family as she's popping a gold bottle of champagne as she should. Our coverage is going to continue in a moment, and we're bringing you inside the confetti cannons and all the parade action, which is why you hear all the sounds you do. But Channel 7's live coverage of the Parade of Champions celebrating your New York Liberty, 2024 WNBA title holders. We're back right after a short break.
Tom Kane Jr. has spent 23 years attacking women's rights. Now
NBA champions, your New York Liberty, as we see some of the floats make their way up Broadway. Of course, as we call it on days like this, the Canyon of Heroes. Alongside Charlene Alicott, I'm Mike Barza. What a terrific day. First of all, the weather is fabulous. Charlene is at the beginning of where this parade stepped off. I'm here at City Hall, where this team will receive a key to the city. And you think back to all those moments that they spent at Madison Square Garden and in Newark at the Prudential Center and in Westchester. They finally found a home a few years ago at Barclays, and you get that New York spirit coming out. A lot of the New York anthems are playing. Charlene, what do you make of it all as we finally are seeing the celebration and the relief pour just as fast as the champagne and the confetti flies on a day like this?
I know. You know what? I'm really thinking about just the bigger picture here and just the fact that this is going to be a moment that we're going to remember for years to come. The mounted police just passed us. We're at Broadway and Fulton, and this is towards the ending of the parade. So this is a very exciting moment. It's pretty palpable as you see all of these fans, all of the fans that are lining this way. Super excited. How do you feel?
I'm so excited to be here. Go Liberty. Can't wait.
Can't wait. We cannot wait. So let's go to Sam Ryan, because she's been talking to the players and a lot of other folks. Who do you have now, Sam?
Hey there, we are walking along the route right now as they just turned up Broadway, making their way to you. This is the very beginning of the parade. And if you look next to me, this is the Stewie float. And this is why you hear the fans and this loud applause. Brianna Stewart here celebrating with the New York Liberty fans, showing their love for her, reciprocating right here. New York's first WNBA championship, and they are packed. They've lined the streets here along Broadway. You see Brianna here taking it all in herself. She's trying to remember this moment. She's here with her family as well. This is what it's all about, guys. Let's send it back to you.
All right, so as we take a look at the parade route lined with all of the floats, and these are the timeless torches. If you've ever been to a New York Liberty game, this is some of the fan favorites where you have people who are a little bit older than some of the normal dance troops out there. I believe they're all over the age of 55. And they go out and they dance and they perform for the fans. And so what's interesting about what you see here is that you're starting to see more people come in. And when you talk about the explosion of this sport and how much the WNBA has received in attention this year, you think back to all the different players and all the different moments and all the different fans that have come through describing this moment. And we see Brianna Stewart here. I had an opportunity to interview her parents yesterday, and I asked her dad, I said, when did you know that Brianna Stewart was going to be this standout star? And he said when she was, about 8, 9, 10 years old, she started playing in some of these tournaments here in New York City, and she was really performing way above some of the girls that were 2 or 3 years older. Now we take a live look from Newscopter 7, and you get the idea, a scope of what the Canyon of Heroes really welcoming in as these floats make their way up here to City Hall, where I am, where Mayor Adams will be presenting this team with the keys to the city. Let's go to Kimberly Richardson now, because she's down there. Kimberly, what do you have?
Oh my God, look what I got. Of course I got it. Here they are. Here are the Lady Liberty. They are having a ball. Party, party, party. The mayor just went by. I'm at Liberty Street and Broadway. Okay, I want some reaction. How was that? They just passed you.
I know, it's amazing. What a wonderful day. It's so exciting.
It seems like they're soaking it up and really in the moment, along with all the fans.
Yes, they are, and I'm so happy for them. They really deserve this.
Where are you from?
I'm from here. I'm in Bushwick. Yes. I'm from New York.
Fantastic. And is this your first ticker tape parade?
Yes, yeah, definitely. The first one I've been to. I got off work for it.
Well, we may have another one soon. I'm just saying. The Yankees.
Yep.
I want to show you guys up here. Here are the bags of confetti. See those folks up there? They just dumped out. Maybe they have more bags in there. But when that comes down, oh my goodness, it's fantastic. Yet another double-decker bus. That's what's happening here at Liberty and Broadway. I'm going to send it to Reagan. What is happening?
All right, so we're trying to establish connection with Reagan. As we mentioned, it is so loud as people make their fans through their way through the Canyon of Heroes. And we talk about all these years that all these fans have spent. 28 seasons and all those close calls and all of the moments that it was in almost, including last year. And even this year, when you see what happened in Game 5, could they force the overtime? And they were able to do that and win at home. You see Senator Schumer here. He's been dancing along the route, as he often does in some of these celebratory instances. We expect Attorney General Tish James to also be joining the dignitaries here at City Hall. We're going to try to check in with Reagan Medji if she can hear us. She's in a canyon, after all, the Canyon of Heroes. Reagan, I'm just going to say go.
All right, we're JJ.
Drunk Hell Drones.
Oh, she's telling me all of these.
Yeah,
so what is it like for you to be here?
Amazing. I sat for the championship game. Phenomenal. Phenomenal.
All right, so let's see if we can get to JJ.
She made the most points, 17 points.
We're going to go to JJ. I'm going to see how close I can get. I can't guarantee much. I got the NYPD that's probably going to tell me no. I want to see if I can get my microphone. No, not going to happen. But we can take a live look at them. How close they are to us. This is JJ, the MVP. Can I try to give my microphone to them? Maybe she'll talk? No? Okay. So I got the denied on talking. Not happening. However, we can take a look at this greatness above us. The MVP, we've got the ticker tape, we've got the confetti. It's going everywhere in the Canyon of Heroes. This is I'm Among Greatness, the WNBA. You can just take a look at the divisions, hear the crowd, and let's take a look at the crowd right now and how they're all just dialed in. Looking at JJ, the MVP of the New York Liberty. It is absolutely beautiful. We're literally walking among everyone. We're bumping, not bruising, but enjoying this entire event. So let's take another look at everybody up on the floats. We have another float behind this float. What is this like for you to see everybody like this?
Oh, it's amazing. We love New York. It's beautiful.
This was a long time coming, 28 seasons.
Yes. I mean, we just love the fact that New York supported the team all through the years.
All right, it's getting very loud. If you can hear me, great. If you can't, that's fine with me. I guess we can go back to you, because I can't hear anything, but I'm having a great time. Take a look at this.
Reagan, no worries. This is live television. We apologize for any technical glitches, but we are working with it, so thank you for bearing with us. The parade's heading my way. I'm here at Broadway and Fulton at the Canyon of Heroes, and right across from me, talking to the fans. I mean, I got a lot of fans behind me. And across from me, there's more fans, and Nina Pineda is talking to them as well as we wait for the parade to come our way. Nina.
Oh, people have been just lined up since early this morning. They wanted to get a front row to history, and now they're getting the chance to see all of their friends. They're getting the people psyched up here. What time did you get here, and what are you so excited about? What time did you get here? Why are you so excited? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Who are you most excited to see?
The whole team, we work there. We representing this year. That's right.
Let's see who's coming on this float, Charlene. We have a little bit of a pause. So, who's coming up, and what's your role here today?
So, I'm in the sales department, and we got all the players coming up. This is an awesome experience. This is a fun day for everyone.
Did you ever think, and you must be in sales, and you have seen the growth and the surge of this team and how they've been embraced by the city and all the world?
Hey, I mean, the guys couldn't do it, so the women had to, right? I mean, awesome, absolutely. And on top of that, this is an awesome experience for everybody in New York. I mean, it's the first championship in a long time, so it's awesome.
The first championship for a professional basketball team since the Knicks won in, I think, 1974. So 50 years we have waited for this team, and who's on the float, do you know?
We got a bunch of players over here, and then we got some, people part of the New York City office over here. It's a really cool day, really cool day. Thank you.
Such incredible growth in this team, Charlene, as you see as the floats go by. Lots of excitement along the sidelines here as they really embrace this team, that the whole city is behind the New York Liberty. It's just incredible to witness. I'll send it back to you guys.
Nina, thank you so much. I'm here at City Hall, and they have big monitors, big screen set up so people are able to watch the parade as it makes its way here. When you talk about the popularity of the New York Liberty this season, it has been incredible. The upper level has been open all season long. The attendance is up 64%. Season tickets are up 152% year over year. No doubt it is getting a lot of buzz, and it's certainly that will only be built upon something that the CEO, Kia Clark, who has been on here mornings at 10 talking about just the dynamic aspect of the moment in time that we're witnessing here for the WNBA, and particularly for New York. As we heard, the Knicks was the last team basketball-wise to win a championship in this town back in '73. Let's check in with Kimberly Richardson. She's down on the route with the celebration continuing. I see the people with the Lady Liberty hats behind you. Just describe the moment and where you are and what you're seeing.
Lots of I'm at Broadway, just off Liberty, which is fitting. And remember I told you, Mike, before they had toilet paper? The rolls are getting bigger and they are flying. Some of these kids out here, I ran into one group of kids down there. They skipped school because of this. Ladies, did you skip school to come here today?
Yes.
Oh, is it worth it?
It's so worth it.
Tell me why.
Because the Liberty, like, they won the championship, and like it's a really big thing. So like, it was like a really good opportunity to come. Like we took the big opportunity for me to come.
What did you think when the float went by with the team?
I thought like it was so cool, and like I didn't even expect them to go. Super fun. I love Bruce. I love Caitlin Clarks, and they're just the best.
Well, we love you ladies for being here with your hats on.
Caitlin.
Hi, Caitlin. I'm Kimberly. Nice to meet you. Okay, we're going to go back to the parade, okay? Here comes more parts of the parade. We have some folks on the ground here. Woo! T-shirts are flying. Confetti, not so much. I thought this was a ticker tape. Where's the confetti? We'll have bursts of it come down. So I guess that's good for sanitation because they won't have to clean up so much. They will. They said their goal was to get it all cleaned up within like 3 hours after the parade ends. I think they'll have a light job. Again, here we go, some more folks coming down. And I see down here, the MVP float. That is just crossing Liberty Street, which is perfect. I'm going to toss it back to you guys inside.
It is kind of loud out here, so if I can't hear, you know why. The parade is moving right along, right past me. We just saw the float that was carrying the governor. I had to flick some confetti out of my hair. We're talking 2,000 pounds of confetti. We've got John Del Giorno high above in News Copter 7 right now with a bird's eye view of what we're seeing here on the ground.
And it's quite a festive scene as we look down. Sorry about that. But this parade now stretches the entire route from Broadway, from Battery Park all the way up to City Hall Park. And you're really starting to see those scenes now with the confetti being thrown out of the windows here down on Broadway. The crowd here has been great. Both sides of the street are lined maybe 5 or 6 people deep all the way. But the atmosphere, even up where we are, we can see this. There's a lot of festive atmosphere down there. We can see dancers down on the street, and the floats, the parade floats with the athletes on them, they're spaced out, and you can see other floats kind of spaced out in between them. Meanwhile, I can tell you that for an athlete, this is why they come to New York. This is the dream for every professional athlete in every sport, to get to New York, to have a parade just like this. And it's just a great scene in Lower Manhattan today. We'll send it back down to you.
All right, John Del Giorno, thank you so much. I want to show you the scene here. This is where the parade is headed at City Hall, where they're going to have a big celebration. You can see some of the fans and people that have been close to this franchise for so many years, almost 3 decades. They've been waiting for a day like this. These are some of the barriers here. Let's go to Reagan Medji because she's still along the parade route. Reagan, what are you seeing? All right, so when Reagan's ready, we'll toss to her. But I have to say, the atmosphere only continues to build here as people are awaiting the parade to finally make it here. You're going to have Mayor Adams, you're going to have Governor Hochul, that Shirlene mentioned, Attorney General Tish James, and Senator Chuck Schumer will all be here to say thank you and to say congratulations to this team that has worked so hard to land this title. Let's go back to Kimberly Richardson along the route. Kim, what do you have?
Yeah, I am right now MVP. How's it feeling? a mouthful of confetti. This is incredible. Here goes another double-decker coming by here. We're at Liberty Street and Broadway. The fans are loving this. They're amazing. We love them as much as they love us. This is what it's all about. New York City putting its best face forward, its best foot forward. It's just incredible. What do you think?
What?
What do you think?
It's awesome. Ask them. They're the important ones.
What do you think? Seeing all of this?
Well, it's really cool.
What's cool about it?
Oh, the ticker tape. I never really been to one.
Right? Come here. Look at this hair. Oh, I love it. Seafoam crown.
Yeah, I know. It was originally blue, but then it dyed, got a couple washes in. Now it's perfect for the perfect time for the parade. Yeah.
What does this mean for you and New York City?
It means a lot. I'm from Brooklyn. They play in Barclays. I'm a big Brooklyn Nets fan too. I mean, this means a lot. For the first New York City championship in years, this is my first ever championship. I'm hoping for another one next year too. Yeah.
I guess I'll know where you will be tonight.
Exactly. Brian Barclays, you already know. Let's go Liberty.
Celebration continues. Back to you guys.
Kimberly, what a moment for New York City. I mean, this is a first for me. This right here is a first. A moment for New York City, for women and women's sports, and for the legions of young people, boys and girls who look up to these players. They are finally having their moment, and I believe we are waiting for the MVP float to pass us right now. In the meantime, let's go to Reagan Medji and see what she's seeing. Reagan?
So, I'm among greatest again. We have Brianna Stewart up there. Brianna! I'm trying to get her attention. What happened with Brianna before? She came down and met all the fans. She got off the float. It stopped. She came down. She came down and she met all the fans, went through the crowd, high-fived everyone, and then continued. Now, maybe we'll see it again, I don't know, but she's very in touch with her people, the people who love her, the people who have supported her, the people who have come out just to wish her well. I mean, it is unbelievable. You can tell by the crowd out everywhere that they are here for it. Now, you can take a look at the crowd as well, looking for Brianna, and then Brianna is actually getting a selfie with everybody. Hopefully we're on it as well. She loves her fans. They're adoring her at this point. And then we even have a little puppy dog coming out to say hello, Brianna. All these people are here sharing the moment of finally a basketball championship, which has not happened here in New York since 1973 with the Knicks. Take a look at all of the sea of people here, and they're sticking around. They're not going anywhere anytime soon. And this is just the beginning, the middle. We still have the end to go to with City Hall. Again, Brianna, we might see her come out off of the riser. They stopped it before, went through the crowd just to meet with everybody, to meet with you and me. We have the confetti on the ground all throughout the area. It's flying through the sky. Let's see if we can talk to some people in the area about just seeing Brianna. They're tied to their phones right now. They're so in touch with what's going on right now. Take a look at this. They're all saying, Stewie, Stewie, Stewie. What is it like to see her? Amazing! Let's go, Liberty! Stewie! Let's go, Stewie! What do you think about her? She's right there. Hey, Stewie! What do you think about this? It's so exciting! And that's Stewie up there. Yeah! How wild is it to see her so close? It's so cool. Yeah, it's really cool, yeah. Fabulous. What do you think about this? Let's fucking go! Okay, we can't say that on TV, but all right, so we're going to continue. Look at all these people just lining up, 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 lining up. There we go, and there you have it.
She is phenomenal, drinking her champagne, and I would do the same thing. Back to you guys.
Once again, guys, we apologize for some of what you're hearing. This is live television, and these are the things that happen during a live program. But we are reveling in this moment. We just saw a double-decker bus pass us here along the Canyon of Heroes. A total of 10 floats and double-decker buses have been passing us by. We saw the MVP bus, or actually the float, carrying Jonquel Jones. Truly a moment, a celebrity moment for these women who have earned it. Nina Pineda, my partner, she's back here somewhere along the parade route, not too far from me. Nina, let's send it over to you. What are you seeing?
Well, we just threw our mic up to Clara Wusai, who was on the owner, who was on a float, and she took the microphone and she started talking. I just said, you know, what is this moment like? This is a person who bought the team when no one believed in the team. Her and her husband, Joe Tsai, bought the Liberty in 2019 and made a real investment, said that they should have chartered flights, that they should have a performance facility, that they should have all the investment that the other teams in New York City have, and they really made it happen. So I'm so excited. We'll be able to show you some of that interview, but guess what? The players are coming down and talking to the crowd. Did you guys get to see some of the players come by?
Yeah.
What did they say to you?
Everybody was just thank you, and
all right. How exciting is this for you? You've been
it's so sick.
It's about time.
It's about damn time.
Last year we lost. This year we're champions. Let's go Liberty. Woo! Let's go.
When Jonquel Jones went by and everyone started saying MVP, she's kind of the unsung hero.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, she came up huge multiple times in the series, and she just has been a phenomenal player all year. So it's very well deserved MVP and all the accolades she's getting.
And what do you think about the way that it's changed? We interviewed the owner. She was on the float. She's the one that really saw the investment opportunity in the Liberty and brought it back to Barclays.
Yes, it's very exciting. The fans come out. We all get involved, and it's so good to empower women, to see other women come forth and give it all they have.
And you said you got your husband into it, and he saw the pure athleticism. These are the best athletes in the world that also happen to be women, so you really got into it as well.
Yes.
Watching the women play with your wife, you said you just believed in the Liberty.
Yes, love of Liberty. I mean, it was awesome, and I'm glad that she
every single game, it's super exciting. We went to a game 1, 2. Of course, I went to Minneapolis, and there wasn't the same kind of feeling there. Of course, all the games were sold out. They broke records of attendance for the Lynx games and the Liberty games. But being in Minneapolis, at the Target Center, wasn't the same kind of energy. And when they lost that game 4, and they were singing "Whose House," they were chanting, leaving the Target Center, "Whose house? Our house. Whose house? Our house." I felt so terrible, and I saw our players coming through the tunnel. They looked so disappointed, but they were excited to come back and bring the championship back to Barclays and win the championship at Barclays and do it for New York. And now they get this exciting parade down the Canyon of Heroes. How do we feel about it? Faithful fans, whether you were had season tickets a long time ago and watched them play in Westchester in an auditorium with 5,000 people, or got to join the record-breaking crowds, you are here to see your New York champions. I'll send it back to you guys.
Nina, thank you. As we watch Governor Hochul roll by, we see the parade now here at City Hall. Everybody will conclude here. You mentioned all the excitement. We saw Spike Lee courtside really developing a relationship with Sabrina Ionescu, sporting that jersey during the finals. Let's go to Kimberly Richardson now along the parade route. Kim, what do you have?
Oh, and look, what do I have? I have Ellie! Thumbs up, good day. Can you shake a move for us? Okay, my lameness! Stop and dance with me! Ellie! This is what it's all about! Wait! favor. How is this for the city and you, born and raised in Brooklyn? It's a moment.
Listen, this is history that I can give my kids and my grandkids, and I'm honored to be here. Thank you.
Some of the players, thank you.
Yes,
as you mentioned before, some of the players were coming down and talking and mingling with the crowd. I did give my mic to Brianna Stewart. Have no idea what she said. We couldn't hear her. We'll have that for you later on Eyewitness News. But for now, back to you guys.
I love that. You found the star of the show. Ellie has really been a fan favorite, one of the most recognizable and celebrated mascots across all sports, not just the WNBA. And she's relatively young. She just was born in 2021 when she joined the team when they moved to Barclays. And it's interesting because Brooklyn has a special connection to elephants, which Ellie is an elephant. It was back in 1883 that there was speculation of the structural integrity of the Brooklyn Bridge. So at the time, the infamous and well-known entertainer P.T. Barnum said, I'm going to walk elephants across the Brooklyn Bridge to prove that it can handle that type of weight. The rest is history, and now we have Ellie the mascot that is so well beloved. We're waiting for the parade to fully make its way here, but we see Sabrina Ionescu, one of the fan favorites, of course, nailing that long three from the logo toward the middle of the court to secure Game 3 and really spark a true hope that this could be the year after 28 seasons. Now we're looking and scanning the crowd to see where we're going next. I can tell you I just saw the Transportation Secretary, Adriano Espaillat. He is here. We are waiting for Mayor Adams and Governor Hochul to be here. Charlene, I want to bring you in because you know my daughter, Mila, loves Sabrina. You're with the band wearing the jersey. It has been such an electric atmosphere for us to spot who are on these floats, right? Charlene, take it away.
It's so incredibly noisy, but it is so exciting, and what a moment for me, a native New Yorker, to be experiencing this for the first time. Right now, I am with Melissa Semide. She's a girls basketball coach in Summit, New Jersey. Taking this moment, what are you feeling right now?
This is just pure excitement. This is actually my first ticker tape parade. I'm so excited to be here with my favorite team. This is bigger than I ever expected.
And it's bigger than the team. This is such a huge moment for New York. It's a big moment for women's sports, for the young girls and boys who play the sport. What does that mean to you?
Absolutely. I've been coaching now for over 5 years, and to physically be here and finally celebrate women's sports, and this as an example of how big and how special basketball is for women and for young girls, is a real inspiration.
What is the biggest lesson that we can take away as we look at our Attorney General and Chuck Schumer pass by, Letitia James, so much excitement. What can we take away from that team spirit and the resilience that they have shown?
Absolutely, just look at everyone, look at the support. It's been so much fun all year. I mean, the New York Liberty deserved this, the city of New York deserves this, women's sports deserve this. It's just a great day.
So true, so true. Melissa, thank you so much. Good luck to your team.
Thank you.
Some wins.
Go Dragons.
Yes, go Dragons. Let's send it on over to now Nina Pineda with where she is right now. Nina.
Hey, Robert. Come here. Where's Ellie?
What's going on, Nina? It's good to see you, too. What's going down, baby? It's a party. It's a good time. The electricity, all in New York City. First championship in 28 years.
Where's Ellie?
She is. Where is Ellie? I knew her somewhere all the way over there.
You're supposed to be watching her.
All right, so we are awaiting the 10 floats to make their way up the Canyon of Heroes. Yes, I heard my name. We're going to reestablish. Nina, take it away. What do you have as you walk through the Canyon of Heroes?
Hey, Mike, I think you just tossed to me, but we just spoke to, we got our mic up to Brianna Stewart, which was so excited. She was holding her daughter. We also just talked to Tish James and Senator Schumer about how important this is and what a wonderful moment this is for all of New York to witness. But it's amazing to see that the players are really, some of them are walking. Who'd you guys get to see?
Stewie. We saw Stewie. We
saw Kennedy Burke, Marquisha Davis up front, all of them.
Okay, we actually threw our microphone up to Brianna. We're going to hear from her now.
Oh, amazing.
It's an incredible feeling being here today, especially with my family. The fans have continued to show up and show out all season long, and they didn't stop now with the parade. Happy to bring the first championship home.
How exciting is this for you? What? What made you a fan?
Stuart, Ionescu, everybody. I love them.
And who have you gotten to see so far?
I saw Jones, MVP.
It was really exciting when she went by.
Yeah.
Waited a long time for this moment.
Forever. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I knew it.
You believed when no one else believed. You know, when they bought the team in 2019, nobody else wanted them.
Exactly.
And how it's amazing. It's incredible to see that now they're the hero.
I am so proud of them. I knew it. Lady Liberty!
Thank you so much. I'll send it back to you guys. Mike, turn around.
Floats have passed us so far, and we've had Ellie the Elephant pass. Sabrina, we know John Paul Jones passed by. We had a couple of elected officials pass us by. Such an exciting moment right now. And look at this. We got another float. Who is this?
Timeless Torches.
Okay, who's that?
And a dance team.
Okay, this is the dance team passing by right now. Whoa, yes. So very exciting. The Liberty are going to be the first local women's professional sports team to receive this kind of ticker tape treatment. So just note that. Some other facts, the U.S. women's national team has been honored twice as a female sports team, but they are a national team. New York City's first pro basketball championship in 50 years. That was back in 1973 with the Knicks. And finally, it is the ladies who have brought us another championship. Their first, and definitely will not be their last. Some more floats. Reagan Medji just passing me by. Hello. Who's that? Who just passed us?
I don't know. I think they're just like people who work for the Liberty team.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Exciting. We see some more floats passing us by. Let's send it on over to Mike as we wait for some more floats and some double-decker buses to pass us by next. Mike?
Oh, certainly, what a party. I'm watching the parade arrive here at City Hall. Behind me, they got the song Swag Surfin' playing. So you see the crowd, and you can feel the crowd literally swag surfing as they're ready for this parade to make their way in as we celebrate the 2024 WNBA champions, your New York Liberty. So much has been made about sort of that line of demarcation. Yes, it's been 28 seasons to reach this point. Yes, it's been 6 finals appearances to finally get the first one this year. But in 2019, there was what appears to be now a pivotal moment when the Tsai family took over. And we just spoke with one of the co-owners, Claire Tsai, about what today means to her.
I'm so moved by all the love that the city is showing out for this team. It's really hard to imagine. It's really exceeded all of my expectations, but I just feel so much love for the team, for the fans, and I'm so happy we could do this for New York City.
And it is the first time in 12 years we've celebrated a local sports team in this way. The last time was the Giants win back in 2012. So as the music continues to bump here and hearts continue to beat as we are now getting our first glimpses of the players and some of the staff members with the Liberty arriving here. I mentioned some of the dignitaries that will be here. Mayor Adams, of course, among them. We saw Governor Hochul along the parade route. I just saw Yadanis Rodriguez filing in. Everybody who wants a part of this celebration today. We just caught up with Attorney General Tish James and Senator Schumer, who are also headed here to City Hall.
So, Chuck Schumer, let me interview you. How you doing? How are we doing today? How you feel?
We are doing great. This is a great day for Brooklyn, for New York, for women, and for America.
And it's a great day for women all over New York. Where's Ellie? Ellie's not on the float, but it's a fabulous day for women.
Love the Liberty.
And especially you, Senator Schumer, with this being a team from Brooklyn. What is it like to have Brooklyn?
A mile from here. I was there the night it opened. It is the greatest.
So there you heard from Attorney General Tish James and Senator Schumer, and he mentioned just how important, of course, he represents that lives in Brooklyn. One of the senators from New York, of course, represents the whole state, but really has an affinity for Brooklyn. And you talk about so many people. I live in Brooklyn. That is the case. Their practice facility in Industry City has really revitalized all of that. In fact, my daughter plays basketball not too far away from a league inspired by what's happening not only in the NBA, but yes, now the WNBA. So it has been terrifically exciting to see everything pop off like this. Spike Lee was courtside, Jason Sudeikis, and then you have some of our favorites at ABC, Whoopi Goldberg, and of course, Good Morning America's Robin Roberts, wanting to take in the action in person, like so many people are doing here today. Let's go to Reagan Medjay because she's there with the parade route as it continues to wind its way from Lower Manhattan all the way up here to City Hall. Reagan, take it away.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like I'm actually in the parade. I'm part of the parade, but you hear the music, you see the confetti. We're going to take it on this side and just see all of these people right here just lining up to see the WNBA champions, the New York Liberty. What is this like for you that they won?
Yeah, let's go Liberty! Yes!
What do you think? What is it like? Amazing! How exciting is this for you?
This is amazing! This is our world championship!
And what's also amazing is all of this confetti everywhere. I mean, this is what it's all about, people. So we just passed the dance team. It's the senior dance team. We're going to see if we can get to them. But with that, I just want to show you everybody. You're online! So we're going to try to get over to them because they're definitely busting.
So it looks like the parade has finally made its way towards City Hall. That is going to be the grand finale, and that is where Mayor Adams is going to be honoring the players. So that is what's going to happen next. I'm here at Broadway in Fulton, and we got to see all 10 of those floats and buses pass us by, and now we're starting to see crowds beginning to disperse. So again, the parade making its way to the grand finale at City Hall, where Mayor Adams will officially honor the Liberty, a fitting tribute to a team that has inspired millions, not just here in the 5 boroughs, but across the nation and really across the world. We're going to have continuing coverage of this parade for the New York Liberty when we come right back. Stick around.
In the fourth quarter of game 3.
In the timeout, Sandy kind of was just like, you're going to shoot this shot.
4 seconds. Ionescu will heave.
As soon as I saw like the trajectory of the ball, I was like, this is in.
Sabrina Ionescu with the biggest shot in Liberty history.
I mean, what a dagger. Sabrina Ionescu would join the team back in 2020 as their first-round draft pick, nailing that shot to secure Game 3. A real thriller from the logo, as we like to say as basketball fans, almost from midcourt. Perhaps some of those moves that she practiced in the backyard playing against her twin brother as they both attended the University of Oregon. He'd be the first to say she definitely inspired and challenged him as she made her way to becoming a champion here, as well as the rest of the 2024 New York Liberty, as we see them make their way here from Lower Manhattan into Lower Manhattan through the Canyon of Heroes right here to City Hall, where this is a big party. And it's been like this for about 2.5 hours now. The music has been bumping. Mayor Adams will be presenting the keys to the city to this team that has really captivated not only the attention of basketball fans, but people who just love New York as well. This is the first ticker tape parade to celebrate a local female sports team. Yes, we had the World Cup where it was a huge celebration, but this is New York's team as they now have a notch in history after 28 seasons and 6 finals appearances. Let's go to Nina Pineda, because Nina Pineda has been down there along the parade route with all the fans. Nina, you and I were at so many of these games, including the thriller in Game 5, and we were thinking about this moment back on Sunday night when we saw the clock finally hit 0.
I know, and you know what, Mike? It was so tense at halftime because it was a low-scoring game, and they weren't hitting their points, and we were feeling kind of deflated. And then for them to come back, I mean, nothing's gotten done in my life since Game 1. I mean, I don't know about you, but I've been consumed, just like these folks, 3 generations of fans from Long Island. It's our mom and daughter. They've been fans for 20 years and been supporting this team. To see this moment making history down and in this parade, what does this feel like for you, the longtime fans?
Amazing, amazing. Really amazing. Yeah, happy that it's happened finally. Just so proud of them. It feels great.
Why do you think it took so long? I mean, I'm new to the party, but people that have been supporting this team for a long time are saying, hey, now you're seeing what we see, the incredible athleticism. Why do you think it took this long, and how happy are you for this moment?
Sorry, I mean, why it took so long, I don't know, because we have amazing athletes in the W. I'm just happy that they're finally getting their shine. It's finally time.
And you had a special high five from someone.
Benaja Lady!
You can really just feel the emotion, and I'm so glad that everyone else in the world gets to see what you've seen for 20 years and what some new fans like me are seeing. We are live along the parade route. Mike and Shirley, and I'll send it back to you.
And when you see and you talk to some of these longtime fans, and we talk about the WNBA finally getting their flowers. Flowers are nice, but also fair compensation, which is why the Players Association has decided to opt out of the collective bargaining agreement, potentially setting up a pivotal moment with this league. Nina, I'm curious from your point of view, before you go, Nina, before you go, because we want to bring you into this conversation as she talks to some of the fans there. We'll wait for her to reestablish her shot. That is going to be an interesting moment because you have to talk about television revenue, how that plays a part into how these players are compensated. Many of the players often would have to take second jobs just to be able to get by with the salaries that they were delivered. Many of them, or at least a few of them, now have endorsement deals. Sabrina Ionescu, Breanna Stewart, and some of those high-profile names. Clearly, Caitlin Clark with the Indiana Fever as well. Nina, you're back. I'm just curious because you and I have been talking a lot about this, about what's next for the WNBA, and particularly the Liberty. The Liberty, one of the 8 original charter members of the WNBA, has 12 teams now. It's expanding by 3 more teams over the next couple of years. Where do we think this league is going to go as more fans come on board?
Yeah, you know what's going to be interesting, Mike, is how they balance popularity with affordability. Of course, the team has to be profitable, and the investments that were made into the Liberty, the investments Clara and Josiah are making, when no one wanted the team, they got Dell and Nike to deliver $90 million of capital investment into the WNBA, and they personally invested in the Liberty. They got in trouble. They were fined $500,000 for actually putting that team on a charter flight. The SAI said these athletes need to be comfortable. They need performance dance facilities. They need proper nutrition. They need to be treated like the elite athletes that they are. And when they were fined that $500,000 for putting their team on a charter flight, it actually had this backlash effect. Instead of people saying, oh, you're in trouble, they said, wow, these owners are willing to make an investment in this team, and guess what? We're getting on board. So I think year to year, the investment from all the partners into the Liberty has grown exponentially, and that's because so many people are seeing, hey, this can be profitable. So what the Size are trying to do is to make sure that people that have supported the team for a long time still get to afford it, still get to come to the games. You and I went to game 1 and game 2. I think I bought tickets for like $50. And then the championship tickets, of course, supply and demand, those championship tickets went up for game 5 to like $200 for the upper ring. That's going to have to be something that they look at. They still want to make this enjoyable and accessible, but they also have to make this team rise to the level of profitability they want to make. And they said this team to be worth $1 billion by the time they get through this. And they have well on their way. They have changed it since they took over in 2019, and they keep doing it. They keep growing it. And the fans, they keep responding. They keep responding with merchandise, and they keep responding with record-breaking attendance to these games. We have Minneapolis, 80,000 fans. The last game at the Liberty, game 5, sold out. And you were there, your wife was there, your daughter was there. You know, based on what we saw with those younger generations, this is going to go nowhere but up, Mike. Nowhere but up. Just going to be, the sky is the limit. And the goal is to make this a $1 billion team. And you've seen the way they've invested in it. They went and got amazing players. They went to Turkey and got Brianna Stewart. They got the #1 draft pick, Sabrina Ionescu. And they're just going to keep going. And it's just going to be better obviously for the Liberty, and better for women's sports in general.
No doubt about that.
I'm going to send it back to you, Mike.
Nina, thank you. You make great points. Of course, it starts with youth sports as well, to get that pipeline filled with so many people being inspired like they are today, lining the Canyon of Heroes. And at a time when the world seems like it literally, and it is on fire, and so many conflicts across our country, it is just so optimistic to look at what's happening here in Lower Manhattan today as we celebrate the champions. Channel 7's complete live coverage of the Parade of Champions as we celebrate the 2024 WNBA champions. Your New York Liberty continues right after this. Yes, that is a shot of City Hall, but this is transformed into Club Liberty. The beats have been pumping all morning, and now we're just moments away to a huge celebration and a ceremony that's going to be taking place right here at City Hall. Mayor Adams, Governor Hochul, Senator Schumer, Attorney General Tish James, just to name a few of the elected officials that will be presenting these players with all the accolades they deserve, including the key to the city. Reagan Medji is there, and how quickly the Department of Sanitation are so impressed with how quickly they're able to get this city back up and going. Reagan, this is quite the operation.
I know. It's like the party's over, right? You get to this crescendo and you're like, yeah! And then now we're cleaning up. But this is the same tactic they use to clean up after New Year's Eve. So can you believe, we're going to walk a little bit over here, that this area was packed with New York Liberty fans, and now everybody, it's like business as usual. And if you remember, I had mentioned that the Department of Sanitation basically cleans up and makes it look like the 2,000 pounds of confetti that had fallen never even existed, and that's exactly what they're doing. They came out with their brooms, with their backpack vacuums, with their sweepers, with their trucks, with their street cleaners, and they are in their dump trucks, and they are clearing it all out. All of the confetti that had been in the area is no longer here. So we can take a look. Even this guy is sucking up everything. I mean, sometimes we'll complain about the street sweepers, so they actually do the job, but look at that. This is live action of how they clean up after a ticker tape parade in Lower Manhattan. The Department of Sanitation are basically the unsung heroes to make sure that everything is clean, everything is ready to go, because again, this is a Thursday. We still have another work day in the work week, and they want to make sure everything is in top shape and top notch. Let me see if I can talk to a Department of Sanitation guy. Hey, you're live on TV real quickly. Oh, come here, you can. Basically, what is this? Real quickly, New York Liberty won. You guys are doing a great job cleaning up. This is no easy feat.
No comment.
No comment. Exactly. Just as it should be. No comment. Because they don't have anything to say, because what they're showing you is enough. It's over here. But the party's going to continue. This is just the cleanup crew going through. This is North Broadway, where the ticker tape parade was held from Battery Park all the way up to City Hall. And with that being said, I think we're going to go back to City Hall, where the party's continuing, Mike.
Come join us. Reagan, come join us. When you talk about all the people involved, 130 workers, those backpack blowers, 36 mechanical sweepers, pretty impressive, at 13 garbage trucks. Yes, she mentioned the party has shifted from Lower Manhattan, where the parade stepped off about 90 minutes ago, and now they are filing in here. This is a ticketed event, so the public can't just stream in, but you certainly can watch all the coverage live right here on Channel 7. Mayor Adams will be here. Governor Hochul will be here. The team will be getting the keys to the city. After 28 seasons, the New York Liberty are WNBA champions. And so we're going to look back at a season to remember right after this, as Channel 7's complete coverage of the WNBA title team, New York Liberty, continues in a moment.
There's no feeling like it.
When New York wins, we all win.
To be able to bring a championship to New York.
We're WNBA champs, New York or nowhere!
It's an incredible feeling. I literally can't wait to continue to celebrate with the city, because I know it's gonna be bonkers.
Zone, Brianna Stewart, proving her words true, as it has been bonkers along the parade route. She was popping a gold bottle of champagne. All the players now making their way here to City Hall as they file off of those floats, and they get ready to mark another moment here as we celebrate all day long. It started with the parade. It's going to end with a special celebration here at City Hall, led by Mayor Adams. And then tonight at Barclays Center, the Liberty's home for the past few years, and their home, which they hope to be in for quite some time, and eventually they'll lift a banner in the rafters. But it hasn't been easy. This season was really filled with a lot of ups, but some downs, particularly in the postseason, and they were on the brink, on the ropes. But it took Game 5 and extra time in Game 5 of a 5-game series to finally make history. Let's take a look back at a thrilling finish. A transcendent season for the WNBA, a year that saw a meteoric rise in viewership, in fandom, and in popularity. Call it the Caitlin Clark effect.
Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
In transition.
The rookie phenom, along with stars Angel Reese and Cameron Brink, brought never-before-seen levels of attention to their sport in college and to the pros in their first year. Attention the Liberty embraced, but did not let consume them.
We're focused on ourselves. So no matter what, the noise, the other team, no matter what's happening on the court.
In front of sold-out crowds at Barclays Center, the Liberty proved their dominance night after night. The best regular season record.
The crossover by Melvin. Jones steps up to the plate.
And a strong playoff performance.
Ionescu a deep three. It is good.
And a thrilling come-from-behind win in a do-or-die Game 5 championship to secure the trophy.
Savely the steal, Savely the breakaway, and the lay.
Before Sunday night, they were the team that always fell short. 5 trips to the WNBA Finals in their nearly 30-year franchise history. 5 times where the confetti fell on their opponents, but not this time.
28 years in the making. The New York Liberty are WNBA champions.
No, this time the champagne-flowed seafoam green in New York made history at last. You see Sabrina Ionescu there just taking it all in as the streamers and the confetti fell from the rafters at Barclays Center. I had the privilege of being there with my family, my 8-year-old daughter, who is inspired to play basketball in large part by some of these new names that we're seeing take the court at WNBA arenas across the country, but in particular her hometown team of the Liberty. And you think back to all the fans that have been there from the beginning when they played at the Garden, the Prudential Center up in Westchester, and now their new home at Barclays. The party is popping here. All they need now are the people who we want to celebrate, which are the players. I'm looking around because some of the dignitaries are still making their way in, some of the people connected to all of these players and all of the teams. They're dancing, they're waiting. So what's going to happen in just a few moments is Mayor Adams will be presenting the Liberty with the key to the city. Governor Hochul will be here as well. We expect to hear from some of the players as they mark this moment here. Not only a historical moment for the New York Liberty, but for New York sports in general. So we're going to bring that to you live, but coming up right after the break, we're going to bring you the headlines of the day. So much to get to in the world. So David Navarro, Lauren Glassberg standing by to bring you those headlines. But you're not going to miss a moment as we celebrate the 2024 WNBA champions, your New York Liberty. We're back right after this.
For up
Back to City Hall, where we are awaiting the ceremony to honor the New York Liberty, the WNBA champions for 2024. It is a gorgeous late October day. The sun peeking through the clouds earlier. In fact, I could see plenty of blue sky. But what we really are all seeing is seafoam green, the color of your champion Liberty team. So we're going to bring that complete coverage to you once that ceremony begins right behind me, right up here on the steps of City Hall, where Mayor Adams will be presenting the Liberty, the key to the city. And they truly have unlocked this passion that is sweeping across not only this city, but the basketball world as well. Until that begins, so much has been happening in the news lately. Let's check in with David Navarro, Lauren Glassberg standing by at Eyewitness News. Guys, take it away.
You know, Mike, I got to say that Lauren and I have been thoroughly enjoying the coverage. It's just been so much fun. I'm voting for Reagan Reggie to get a week off from all that she's been doing on that parade route. We're going to bring you all that fun back in a moment.
Yeah, so much energy out there. But first, let's go over to meteorologist Brittany Bell for a check of the forecast today. And Brittany, we saw the wind blowing, the confetti flying in the skies.
Yeah, that confetti NATO, so to speak. So winds are picking up as expected, gusting out of the north up to 30 to 32 miles per hour. It stays breezy and windy throughout the rest of this afternoon, with winds finally tapering off late tonight through tomorrow. That combination of dry conditions and very strong winds, that's leading to elevated fire danger for most of the tri-state. And today, there's a red flag warning for Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean County until this evening, so any small spark could spread very quickly. Skies are clearing. This is after we had a few very light sprinkles earlier in the morning. We only had a trace of rain in some isolated locations, but we have more sun coming out as clouds are clearing, all behind a cold front. That cold front continues to move away from us offshore and return high pressure that will take control, leading to a very dry and sunny day. Temperatures are cooler compared to this time yesterday. We're down into the 60s. It's 62 in Central Park, White Plains 65 for you, and 60 in Andover, around Newark, up to 65 degrees for you. And these temperatures will hold steady in the 60s, not expecting much movement. Get ready for highs in the mid to upper 60s, near 68 degrees in the city, and mostly sunny skies. But it turns chilly tonight. We'll have overnight lows falling down into the 30s and the 40s all around the tri-state. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Tomorrow we get back down closer to normal, 63, mostly sunny, a lighter breeze, and then this weekend we stay in the 60s. But look at Sunday, we fall down into the 50s, and just get ready for this temperature roller coaster, because the 50s stick around Monday, and then watch what happens Tuesday. 64, and the 70s return on Wednesday. David, Lauren.
All right, Brittany, thanks a lot. In a moment, we're going to continue to monitor all the excitement surrounding the parade, but we want to take a look at some of the top stories making the news this Thursday, and we begin with sad news. Police say a 16-year-old boy dead after he was shot by two people riding on scooters in Harlem. The victim has been identified as Clarence Jones. It happened just after 1:30 this morning at West 124th Street and Lenox Avenue. The window of a livery vehicle was shattered in the gunfire. The driver was not hurt.
Relatives of a 4-year-old boy found starved to death in Harlem are expected to file a lawsuit today against the Administration for Children's Services. The city agency says it is also conducting its own review to determine whether they could have helped prevent Shamik Modlin's death. His parents, Natavia Ragsdale and LaRon Modlin, are charged with manslaughter and endangering the welfare of a child. Prosecutors say they cut off access to food in their home. The couple's 3 other children were hospitalized for malnutrition.
Opening arguments begin today in the trial of a man charged with the attempted murder of a rookie New York police officer. Authorities say Devin Spraggan shot and injured Officer Brett Muller last year in Queens. Muller was trying to break up a fight between Spraggans and another passenger on an MTA bus. Police say the gunman fled the scene but was arrested the next day in the Bronx. The PBA says the courtroom will be packed with officers to support the rookie officer.
The NYPD is now investigating a crash on the Belt Parkway in Queens that appears to have been staged. A driver posting a dash cam video that went viral on TikTok on October 16th. It shows the incident in which a car veers into her lane, slams on the brakes, and then backs up, causing more than $8,000 in damage. The NYPD's Fraudulent Collision Investigation Squad is looking into the crash.
The New York City Council has approved a bill aimed at making hotels safer for guests and staff. The legislation is called Safe Hotels Act and requires hotels to obtain licenses in order to operate. They also will be required to provide panic buttons for employees, have 24-hour staffing at the front desk, and keep the rooms clean.
Boeing's work stoppage will continue after union workers rejected a new contract proposal with the aerospace company. The deal would have delivered a 35% raise over 4 years, the duration of that contract, but workers say that's not enough.
The union membership decided over 6 months ago that 40% was the bare minimum.
Well, the contract also left out a reinstatement of a pension plan that striking machinists have been fighting for. Boeing released an earnings report yesterday showing it lost a staggering $6.1 billion over the most recent quarter, due primarily to the costs associated with the strike.
And now to the race for the White House. And overnight, the Wall Street Journal released a new poll showing former President Trump has taken a narrow 2-point lead nationally. It's a 4-point swing from August when Vice President Kamala Harris was up by 2 percentage points. The race, though, is still within the margin of error, and the candidates are working hard to convince their supporters to get out and vote. ABC's Perry Russin with the latest from Washington, D.C.
During a CNN town hall, Vice President Kamala Harris trying to capitalize on former President Trump's former Chief of Staff John Kelly, saying Trump fits the definition of a fascist.
He's just putting out a 911 call to the American people. Understand what could happen if Donald Trump were back in the White House.
Kelly also claiming in an interview with the New York Times, Trump has been complimentary of Hitler. The Trump campaign denies that happened. Trump calling Kelly a total degenerate.
Do you think Donald Trump is a fascist?
Yes, I do. And I also believe that the people who know him best on this subject should be trusted.
Trump on the campaign trail in battleground Georgia, casting doubt over election security without any evidence.
Get out and vote. Be a little careful. Make sure your vote gets counted.
Trump says he will shut down the southern border on day one and claims migrant gang members have a Nazi symbol on their faces.
Historically, when you have swastikas on your forehead and swastikas all over your cheek and lots of other symbols all over your face, historically, that person isn't going to be a tremendous help to our economy.
Inflation is a top issue for voters. Harris asked about the price of groceries.
And part of my plan is to create a new approach that is the first time that we will have a national ban on price gouging, which is companies taking advantage of the desperation and need of the American consumer and jacking up prices without any consequence or accountability.
Trump yesterday saying this is how he'll fix the issue.
We're going to drill, baby, drill, and that's going to bring everything down.
Tonight, Harris is starting a concert series called When We Vote, We Win. That will happen in Georgia. Bruce Springsteen is performing. Trump has rallies in Arizona and Nevada. Perry Russin, ABC News, Washington.
And that has been a quick update on the news. Coming up, we're going to go back to all the fun in Lower Manhattan. You see right there the celebration for the New York Liberty at City Hall getting underway right now. We'll have much more when we come back.
And welcome back. You are looking live at City Hall. This is where the Parade of Champions has just ended and people are gathering. Crowds are gathering there for what will be a ceremony headed by city officials, state officials, many dignitaries. They are, of course, honoring the champions, the New York Liberty. That parade ran for about an hour and a half, and it was simply fabulous.
Oh my goodness, so much cheering, so much excitement, so much desire for finally this happening for this team that, oh, so well deserved.
Decades in the making.
Decades in the making. Let's give you a live look from above. John Del Giorno has the best seat in the house. John, what are you looking at right now?
David, Lauren, it was such a festive morning down here in Lower Manhattan. You know, in all of sports, there's reasons why people come to play in New York. And I really think for professional athletes, this is the biggest reason, that possibility of getting the ticker tape parade down the Canyon of Heroes. So that parade, the parade portion of the morning is wrapped up. If you look down between the trees, you can see Department of Sanitation moving in to do their part. They're cleaning up all the confetti that has fallen down on the streets. The streets down here, they're still closed. They will be for some time, and you can still see some crowd left on the sidewalks. We'll pull the shot back and show you City Hall. The crowd is now gathering in the seats outside of City Hall. The New York Liberty and the dignitaries currently enjoying lunch inside. They'll soon step outside, and there will be a full ceremony that'll take place outside in the yard of City Hall. For now, we're live over Lower Manhattan. John Del Giorno, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Thanks, John. It looks really beautiful. You can see the leaves changing.
Yeah.
It's a crisp fall day, a little breezy at times.
Yeah.
You saw some of the confetti flying around.
But it did not stop the fun.
No.
Not at all.
And it would not stop the fun. Fans are excited about their team.
Yeah, and nice weather overall, like you said, except for the breeze, but at least we do have a lot of sun coming out. And this is after we started out the morning with a lot of cloud cover, even a few areas of very light rain. I'll let you know just how much fell in just a second, but currently we have nice and clear skies, and it's 65 degrees in Central Park. North winds near 2 miles per hour. Temperatures are in the 60s for most of the area, 67 in Islip, 68 in Bridgeport, Danbury. You're currently around 64 degrees, and winds are picking up as expected, gusting up to 30 to 31 miles per hour. We'll keep this breeze throughout this afternoon, but winds will finally start to taper off late tonight through early tomorrow. So it's not going to be as breezy by this time tomorrow. But since we have this strong breeze and dry conditions, fire danger is elevated for most of the tri-state, especially for Middlesex, Monmouth, and Ocean County. This is where we have a red flag warning in effect throughout this evening. Any small spark could spread very quickly. So we did have a few showers for the first time in weeks around the tri-state, but rain was just very light. Most spots only received a trace of rainfall, and for Sussex and Montgomery, only 0.02 inches of rain. So technically a trace that's not considered measurable rain. So our dry streak continues in Central Park, now up to 25 days. That's the second longest dry streak on record for October. Now, the drought monitor that was updated this morning, and no surprise here, drought conditions are worsening, especially around New Jersey. This is now where we had the expansion of the moderate drought moving farther north around Sussex County and Morris County as well, and a severe drought for Monmouth and most of Ocean County. And there's really not a lot of rain in the 7-day as we head over into next week. Skies are clear and clouds continue to move offshore near a cold front. In return, high pressure that will take over, and that's going to be our main weather maker today. So for the rest of today, mostly sunny skies, and tonight skies are clear. And tonight through early tomorrow morning, get ready for a big change in the feel. We'll have overnight temperatures through early tomorrow morning falling down into the 30s and the 40s. So it's going to be a chilly start early Friday. But today, 68 degrees, as high of 68, cooler compared to the past few days when we had temperatures in the 70s and the 80s, but that is still above average. The average high in Central Park, that's near 62 degrees. It's going to stay windy at times. Not as warm, winds gusting up to 30 miles per hour. Tonight we get down to 46 degrees in the city, but the 30s for some of the coldest spots north and west, and the wind will start to diminish down to 6 to 12 miles per hour. Look at tomorrow, cooling down to 63, but that's seasonable, close to normal. We will enjoy a lot of sunshine and a light breeze ranging from 5 to 10. For the rest of the 7-day forecast, we are in for just a temperature roller coaster. We stay in the 70s through Saturday, maybe a small chance for a sprinkle, but mainly dry, 64. Sunday into Monday, we fall below normal in the 50s, 57, around 56 degrees. And then Tuesday, jumping up to 64, 72. by Wednesday.
Okay, as we get ready for another parade, once the Yankees wrap things up on that side of the things, hopefully.
They haven't even started playing.
That's okay.
By the way. Thanks so much, Brittany. And coming up, we are going to head out to Charlene Allicott. She was, of course, along the parade route, and now she is live at City Hall. We'll check in with her when we come back.
Well, we want to return to our celebration of the WNBA champion New York Liberty. The team has made its way up the Canyon of Heroes as their fans cheered them on along the way. 2,000 pounds of confetti coming down in them from all the buildings, and now they are at City Hall.
Yeah, we're getting ready for a ceremony in which they're going to be honored by a number of dignitaries, and our own Charlene Allicott, who was along the parade route, and now I understand it's City Hall right behind you. You've got a prime seat for the ceremony.
Yes. If you're just joining us, folks, what a surreal moment that was to see all of those floats and that confetti. And it sounds like here at City Hall, that ceremony is about to begin. We've got a select number of people who got tickets to witness this. So we have some people on the stage, and it looks like it's getting started. So let's take a listen for now.
The story of the Liberty goes hand in hand with the birth of the WNBA, a team as iconic as the league itself.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin Roberts, and this is the story of the WNBA's inaugural season.
Founded in 1997, the Liberty is one of the 8 original franchises. Legends like Rebecca Lobo and Teresa Weatherspoon were among the first to blaze a trail for the team and for women's professional basketball.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the player selection for the WNBA's inaugural season.
It's great for the younger girls who can dream and know that they have a vehicle to make those dreams come true now with the women's NBA, and that they can one day play professionally here, and that's huge for them because in the past the opportunity hadn't been there.
Can't believe it. It's time to play, baby. It's that time again.
Well, for weeks now, the WNBA has been saying we got next. Well, today was the day to debut of the new league. The New York Liberty and Los Angeles Sparks took the floor for the first ever WNBA game.
In June 1997, the Liberty made history by defeating the Los Angeles Sparks in the WNBA's very first game. Lobo and Weatherspoon powered the Liberty to the WNBA's first final. But standing in their way was Cynthia Cooper and the Houston Comets, who proved to be a force too fierce. The Liberty lost, and it was just the beginning of a familiar story. A story of promise and thrilling wins. None bigger than Teresa Weatherspoon's legendary buzzer beater in the 1999 finals.
Hard to match the drama at the Compaq Center in Houston today. Facing elimination down a game in the WNBA finals, the Liberty had their prayers answered and broke the hearts of the Comet faithful as they put together the greatest comeback in WNBA sports history.
They've got to go the length of the floor. Teresa Weatherspoon at the buzzer, a three. Oh, she put it in! She put it in! And the Liberty win game 2!
When he went in, I sat down. I was
like, it's not over. I didn't know what was going on. It was quiet, and I saw Hammond come in, and I knew it was all over. I knew my teammates just rushed in on me. I just love them. I just love them. We deserve this chance. We deserve it.
But even after that thrilling moment, heartbreak in the finals. Another crushing loss in 2000.
The heart and desire, determination to win as a part of this team is very painful to walk away with the effort that you gave. It's tough.
Agony again in 2002.
I'm very proud of what we did and how we fought today, but unfortunately the ball didn't bounce our way in the end.
You go out there and lay it all out on the floor, your emotions, your sweat, your heart, and sometimes that's luck just isn't on your side.
And in 2023, disappointment struck yet again.
Yeah, it's tough to win a fourth. It would have been nice to go and play game 5 and then lay it all out on the table, but take it as a learning experience now and as we move forward, and remember how it feels and use it as motivation.
5 trips to the finals, and 5 times the Liberty left without a title. Along the way, they faced their own home court hurdles, bouncing from Westchester to Queens, 5 different arenas, until finally finding a home at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. But through it all, the fan base grew, the energy in the arenas rose, and with it, the team's mascot, Ellie the Elephant, became a crowd favorite. And then with the signings of Jonquel Jones and Breanna Stewart, the Liberty finally had the star power to match their legacy. No longer just a contender, they're now champions for the ages.
Yes, the New York Liberty have finally done it, winning their first ever championship and shaking off that label as the last original WNBA team without a title. What you are looking at right now, we're down here at City Hall, and we've got a drum team warming up the crowd of a select few people who got tickets or an invite to this historic moment. Let's listen in to some of the performance.
go. Let's go, ladies. Yes. Once again, that's your girl, DJ Rhea, New York. Sit tight. We're going to turn up and keep the celebration going. DJ MIL, what you got for us? Hit them with the, come on. Let's go, New York Liberty.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the drum beat performance. That is just to warm up the crowd for the big moment, the ceremony celebrating the New York Liberty, a moment that they have waited for so very long, almost 3 decades. We'll have a lot more from City Hall in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. We're still here at City Hall, waiting for the excitement to begin. The ceremony, the culmination of a moment that the New York Liberty have been waiting for so long. There are going to be speakers, approximately 15 speakers. The mayor, the governor expected to speak as well. My partner, Mike Marza, is over at the Canyon of Heroes. I know the sanitation is hard at work, Mike.
Yeah, you got to see this cleanup effort. It always is so amazing, even though we know it's coming after these parades, and we haven't had a parade for a local sports team in 12 years, but certainly it has been a day to celebrate not only basketball, but women's basketball. About 10,000 people attended this parade as it made its way up the Canyon of Heroes to where you are at City Hall as we prepare for this ceremony, and Mayor Adams will present the champion New York Liberty with keys to the city. But it really, you know, this team has unlocked passion for so many young fans, including my 8-year-old daughter, Mila, who plays basketball. She's a huge Liberty fan. First of all, she's got her Breanna Stewart jersey. She's got her Sabrina Ionescu shoes. So what did you think about the parade today, honey?
I liked the parade because I got to see all my favorite players, and they were right so close. I got like front row seats to see them come through.
Now, when I'm taking you to basketball practice or even in a basketball game, or you're just in the neighborhood or the playground, you're mimicking some of the players, right? Who do you like to pretend you are?
Sabrina Ionescu.
Let me see. What do you do? Let's see a little dribble, a little fake shot here. How does that work?
I like to pretend I'm shooting threes like Sabrina and making all of them because she shot a buzzer beater in Game 3 and made it and won the game. So
Now,
to be like her.
Now, great job, honey. Turn around a little bit. That Game 3 shot was so epic. Now, as I mentioned, this is Breanna Stewart's jersey here. I interviewed Breanna Stewart's parents yesterday. They were so thrilled that their daughter is inspiring people like my daughter. Now, Mila, you said you wanted to switch places, and you wanted to interview me, which is pretty wild. By the way, full disclosure, people are stopping her on the street. She's been on with us at WABC. She's also been with my wife, who works at ABC, so she's been doing television reports all morning, but let's have at it as we see Sanitation doing their thing behind us. What would you like to ask me? This could be dangerous. What do you need to
You were at Game 5 too, so I want to hear how you like Game 5.
I I just kept looking at your face. And remember when it went to overtime and we said, no, what's going to happen? And then with all that confetti and all the people were celebrating, what was going on in your head?
I just wanted to see them play. I was scared because I didn't know they were going to win, because they were tied at overtime and they kept getting the lead, but at overtime we made the lead. And how did you feel when it went to overtime still?
I was nervous. As we saw, this was a dramatic, thrilling end. We saw that shot, Game 3. You mentioned Sabrina Ionescu hit that shot from basically mid-court, like we say, the logo, and she won the game. And then it went to 5 games after the Liberty dropped Game 4. But they were able to win at Barclays in Brooklyn. It's your hometown team. What's it like for you and your friends? Because I see you on the court. You're impersonating Sabrina and Jonquel Jones, and you're impersonating all these people. What's it like for you to celebrate with all your friends, especially on a day like today?
Well, I like to celebrate because I play basketball, and I'm point guard, and I bring the ball up, and I like to dribble around and shoot it a lot. But when I did not know there was going to be a Game 5 because they lost to the Minnesota Lynx, and, well, at least we won Game 5.
And what do your coaches tell you? Because it's so much more than just a sport, right, honey? I mean, you learn a lot from playing basketball. What have you learned that you now use in your schoolwork, around the house, with your siblings, your older brother and your younger sister?
I learned to, 1, never give up, and to 2, to stand up. And I play with boys, so I play against them, and I like to stand up for myself and show them what I can do.
I'm so proud of you. Did you have a good time?
Yes.
And she has basketball practice tonight, so we hope this wraps up quickly. I'm just so proud of you, and I'm so excited to see just the passion, Charlene, as I know you and I have talked about, just inspiring so many young people, not just young girls, but young boys, young people across the country, saying, you know what, if they can do it, if they can really have that fortitude to overcome their obstacles, they too can win at whatever they're doing in life. And Mila definitely shows that too. People are stopping her on the street saying, I love watching you on TV. So I think she's got a future, whether it's on the court or right here on TV.
Or as a co-anchor. I'm like, wait a minute. She's coming for your job, Mike. My job.
She's interviewing me. And did you see how I tried to turn it around and she quickly spun that back? She pivoted quickly, if you will, with the basketball term. It's been such a fun day, and I know your family's excited about it too.
Yes, it really speaks to how you've raised her. But that little moment right there with your daughter is what this moment is all about. The inspiration that this team has brought to so many little girls and little boys. It is such a profound thing to be able to witness. I'm here at City Hall. We're still waiting for the big ceremony to begin when they really get their honor from the mayor and from the governor. But in the meantime, we want to go to some of the players and the dignitaries that we got to talk to along the way. Take a listen to this.
Sabrina, it's been a whirlwind of a week. How can you talk about the anticipation getting here today?
Yes, so excited. Excited to take this all in.
When you see these fans all lined up, and the city's been waiting for this for 27 years, what do you say to them?
I mean, thank you. This is awesome, just being here and seeing all the fans.
Have fun.
Thank you.
What is it like to be able to celebrate this with your family?
It's incredible feeling. It's my first championship with my family, so I'm happy to have them be here. And especially today at the parade, just to see all the people, the outpour, the support that's continuing to show up for us.
When you hear the MVP chants and you see these fans, how thrilling is this for you?
Man, it's amazing. It's amazing. And the parade hasn't even started yet, so I'm just excited to see how everything pans out. Excited to celebrate this moment because we worked so hard for it.
What has the anticipation been like?
Amazing. Just anxiousness, but a lot of celebration in between.
It's really cool. I mean, people in New York really show out, and it means a lot to us to have this type of support.
I'm so moved by all the love that the city is showing out for this team. It's really hard to imagine. It's really exceeded all of my expectations, but I just feel so much love for the team, for the fans, and I'm so happy we could do this for New York City.
It's an incredible feeling being here today, especially with my family. The fans have continued to show up and show out all season long, and they didn't stop now with the parade. Happy to bring the first
We are doing great. This is a great day for Brooklyn, for New York, for women, and for America.
And it's a great day for women all over New York. Where's Ellie? Ellie's not on the float, but it's a fabulous day for women.
Love the liberty.
And especially you, Senator Schumer, with this being a team from Brooklyn. What is it like to have Brooklyn?
A mile from here. I was there the night it opened. It is the greatest.
It's a blessing. This is so unreal. You know, we first got to thank God because without him, this wouldn't be possible. But for New York to be out here like this is so heartwarming, and we appreciate everybody. It's amazing.
Reveling in the glory of this moment. It truly, truly is deserved. And I just got word, officials have telling us that approximately 10,000 people attended the parade. A lot of people didn't know what the turnout was going to be like, but there you have it. This really speaks to how many people have gravitated to this team. They are absolutely epic. We are still waiting for our ladies to come on out to the stage. We see many people, a lot of elected officials already sitting down right now. We've got about 15 speakers. We got a video being played right now. Let's take a look at it right now.
Lane or somebody has it.
30 forward for Brianna Stewart. Oh, what a look. Jones to Vandersloot. What a take from Brianna Stewart with a bucket and the foul. The New York Liberty have knocked off the Las Vegas Aces. Welcome to the WNBA Finals. Laney Hamilton in the corner. True. Williams loses it. T-Mission 3. You bet. The 2024 WNBA Finals are even at a game apiece. Tonight in Minnesota, it is game 3 of these best-of-5 finals. 4 seconds. Ionescu will keep. Sabrina Ionescu with the biggest shot in Liberty history. It is a winner take all. Game 5. Kyer inside gets denied by Stewart. Savely the steal. Savely the breakaway. And the lay. Kiara Savely, an absolute difference maker. 28 years in the making. The New York Liberty are WNBA champions.
Wow, just an epic moment to see this team finally have their moment. You can see clearly why they are so very loved. They have some other videos playing right now. It sounds like they're about to come out. Something's about to begin. Let's watch right now.
Crystal Robertson tonight. History is never made overnight. Greatness is never achieved alone. Celebrations happen together. Our New York Liberty 2024 champions. And that's forever.
And that's forever. There you have it. There's the reason why so many people love them, because of
Fans,
their
at
epic
this
journey.
time, we ask that you please rise and remove
so
your hats.
much grit and
Our nation's
determination, and it
colors are
sounds
being
like this
presented by the
ceremony
New
is
York
about to
City Police
begin.
Department Color
Let's take a look.
Guard. And here to perform our national anthem, please welcome from the New York City Police Department, Brianna Fernandez.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. O'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang live, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Brianna Fernandez. Good afternoon and welcome to New York City Hall. And now let's meet your 2024 WNBA champion, New York Liberty. First, the assistant coaches, Ronika Hodges, Zach O'Brien, and Olaf Lang. And now the head coach of your New York Liberty, Sandy Brondello. And now let's meet the players. 6'1" from UCLA, number 2, Kennedy Berg. 6 feet from Ole Miss, number 1, Marquisha Davis. 5'11" from Croatia, number 18, Ivana Dujkic. 6'4" from Germany, number 13, Leonie Phoebus. Lastly, from UCLA, 0, Rebecca Gardner. And the ownership of your New York Liberty, Clara Wu-Tsai and Joe Tsai. Fans, your 2024 WNBA champion, New York Liberty. And now introducing our MC for today, Roz Gold Onwude.
Good afternoon, New York. New York, what's up? Make some noise for the champs up here. My name is Roz Gold Onwude. I'll be your master of ceremonies for today's championship celebrations. This season, I was on the New York Liberty broadcast as an analyst, color commentator. What an honor to cover a team so talented, so awesome. And also, as someone who was born and raised in Queens, New York City. Queens, what's up? As someone who remembers when the WNBA first started, I know I speak for all of us when I say, it feels so good. It feels so good to witness the first ever championship in franchise history come to the New York Liberty. It feels so good. The championship resides in New York. We needed this. New York, we were hungry, and it took the right group of players. It took the right group of visionaries, the right group of leadership to get this franchise over the hump, this historic franchise, one of the original 8 franchises in WNBA history. This championship was the first for the Liberty in 28 years. It's New York City Pro Basketball's first championship in 51 years. This team was excellent all season long. Tying a franchise best finish of 32-8, they clinched the #1 overall seed in the playoffs for the second time in franchise history. Liberty loyal fans, you showed up. Make some noise for yourselves. Make some noise for yourselves. Barclays Center was rocking all season long and broke attendance records multiple times. We packed that place out. Barclays was the place to be. Brooklyn, what up? Brooklyn, what's up? Brooklyn, stand up. Brooklyn, stand up. BK all day. Okay. We hear you, Brooklyn. We get it. While we're at it, is Bronx in the house? Is the Bronx in the house? Staten Island, what's up? Manhattan, if you from the city. right, New York here. In so many ways, this was a record-shattering season for the New York Liberty. Guys, this was a record-shattering season for the entire league, for the entire WNBA. This comes at a pivotal time when all of women's sports are garnering well-deserved attention and popularity. And in the midst of all of that momentum around women's sports, it's your team that shined brightest. It's your team that was crowned champion. What a time it is. So today, we heard from all the boroughs, we heard from everybody repping in New York. We're celebrating all over the city. Whether it was the ticker tape parade that the players just came from, or right here at City Hall for the championship ceremony celebration, but we're finishing with a bang in Brooklyn tonight at Barclays Center. And the championship party will finish at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. So I hope you got some energy, y'all, because we're going all day long. And so without further ado, let us get to the official celebration, the championship ceremony. Let's get it started. As we begin our celebrations and championship ceremony, we are joined by distinguished government officials today. Our first address will be from the Governor of New York, Kathy Hochul.
Welcome to the sweet land of liberty. On behalf of 20 million incredibly proud New Yorkers, I say welcome home to our champion women. Let's do it again next year. I also want to thank the leadership organization led by Clara Wu Tsai and Joe Tsai, who believed in empowering women, investing in them, giving them the resources they need, and never giving up faith. You created a team of champions. You said you could create an elite team of professional athletes, and my friends, you have succeeded. Let's give them a round of applause. And it comes down to coaching too, doesn't it not? You need to have a coach who believes in you, that you can trust. And I want to thank our incredible coach as well, Sandy Brondello, for leading us to victory. This has been a magical ride. I have been in that arena. And I will say I've been to hundreds of sporting events. I have never seen the electricity in one place that I see, led by the timeless treasures, torches, but also, hold it up, torches, hold it up. To me, they'll always be timeless treasures. How's that for recovery? But what about Ellie? Ellie's not here? Oh. Ellie, when I had a chance to meet Ellie, I've met lots of celebrities, lots of big shots, lots of people think very highly of themselves. But there is one person in a league of her own, and that is Ellie, the elephant arm mascot. She was stupendous. But to go to the games and see these women leave it all on the floor, the energy, the drive, the ambition they had, they're an inspiration to all of us, and not just the thousands of little girls who now can see themselves as possibly rising up to this great position, or knowing that there's nothing they can't do. Because the women have won, and they'll continue to win under this great leadership. I'm so proud of them as the first woman governor. I love a women's team that brings home the championship. But as we're coming to the end of this month, I have one message from the boys, because the girls, the women have done it. Now, it's up to you, New York Yankees. Let's do another parade following these great women. Let's go for a twofer. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Governor Hochul. And now we continue our ceremony with an address from the Mayor of New York, Eric Adams.
They tell me, and this is a national coverage right now, so we want to send a message loud and clear. There are only two types of Americans, those who live in New York and those who wish they could. This is the greatest city on the globe. There's no place like New York. And think about this name for a moment, because oftentimes you listen to the names that's associated with a team and you just think it's a calling card. This team is called Liberty, free to express yourself the way you want to be. Look at the players of this team. They personify the energy and the spirit of this city during a time when so many people are trying to figure out, how do I express myself so I don't be judged? They're saying, the hell with you judging me. We're going to be who we are, and we're going to play to win. And they were able to play to win. That's what this is about. It's about the greatest city on the globe having a bald-headed, earring-wearing mayor being able to lead this city with everyday people who make this city what it is. This team is amazing. It's amazing because they fought hard. And you think about Clara and Joe, the vision they had of building this team to what it is right now and being able to win at the capacity that they deserve. Congratulations to Liberty. I'm going to be so proud giving out the key to the city to go with this amazing trophy. Keep doing the great thing you're doing. Let's win it again next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor Adams. And now we will hear from City Council Speaker Adrian Adams.
What a day! What a day! You know, we've got electricity in the air, and it is because we have been liberated by the Liberty. Ooh, I'm so excited right now, but we are here to celebrate this amazing team. I'm so very proud to lead our historic women majority city council and our most diverse council. And as this Women Majority Council is thrilled to celebrate the 2024 New York Liberty team for making history with its first WNBA championship in franchise history. Her story. The first title is always the sweetest, and our city has been beaming with pride all season long. It has been over 50 years since New York brought home a basketball championship, and I'm elated that our women athletes made it happen. Yeah. I mean, It's fitting because we know, like you, that women get the job done. Your victory capped off one of the most memorable seasons in WNBA history, during which attention and focus on women's basketball was magnified. Through your remarkable teamwork, grit, and determination, you demonstrated to the world how a women's sports team can unify a city. From the leadership of Breonna Stewart, and Sabrina Ionescu, we have now We have captured a WNBA title and an Olympic gold medal in 1 year. Also to the dominance of our WNBA Finals MVP, Jonquel Jones. Come on here. This entire team has shown that it has the heart. That's right. That's right. That's right. Give it to her. That's right. You all are role models to so many young athletes, many of whom are out here in this audience cheering you today. To girls and to women, we cannot forget about our beloved Ellie. We don't know where she is, but we shout her out too. To the entire New York Liberty franchise supporting this historic team, thank you, thank you, thank you for an unforgettable season. I just want you to know that yesterday, the New York City Council, through the leadership of council members Crystal Hudson and Tiffany Caban, passed a resolution. They're over there cheering, aren't you? That we passed a resolution to honor your championship win by designating October 20th every year as New York Liberty Day in the city of New York. Congratulations, Liberty.
I love the sound of that. New York Liberty Day. Do we get the day off of work and school? Mic check, mic check, mic check. Are you guys ready to hear from the champions? All right, let's move this along. We're going to have some conversations with members of the organization. I'll call you up in a bit. Mic check, we're ready to go. All right, let's hear first from Team Ownership, Board of Governors, Clara Wusai and Joe Tsai. Congrats. Joe, you coming? You a part of this, right, Joe? Yes, you are. Woo! Clara, you guys acquired this team in 2019. Could you reflect on the vision that you had then, what you thought was possible, what you believed was possible for this franchise? And now today, you're on a float, you're on a parade, you're looking at all these people celebrating the first championship in franchise history in just 5 years.
Yeah, it was really overwhelming, and the first thing I have to say is thank everybody for their support and love. We can feel it, and we just send it right back to you. But I think the original vision was to invest in these players and to create conditions for them to excel. And you know, we wanted to build a team that could win championships because, of course, we needed a team that could take care of a little unfinished business, you know, that you mentioned. We had been to the finals 5 times and had never won a championship, right? So under the leadership of Jonathan Kolb and the front office, we attracted an amazing group of highly skilled and competitive players. Thing is, these women weren't just highly skilled and competitive. You know, it was really their determination and commitment and belief, and they played with so much heart that they inspired a passionate and loyal fan base. And those fans are in great part why we're standing here today. And I would say over the season, there were several games in which this fan base carried us to a win. So this championship is for you. Thank you for all your support. And I know some of you have been waiting 28 long years for this. Okay. And I know we've got a lot of people that are going to make remarks, but I have to say that this trophy was earned by the blood, sweat, and tears of these women on this stage. And the trophy is for them, and I know they're also playing on behalf of our incredible Liberty legends. some of who are here. Teresa Weatherspoon, Crystal Robinson, Kim Hampton, Vicki Johnson. We stand on your shoulders. We love you. You are created the foundation for this franchise. Okay, you want me to wrap it up? Okay, so we basically finished some business, but we're not done yet. It's just the beginning. And I think judging from the love, you're going to have to run it back. All right, here you go.
Joe, what does this championship mean for Brooklyn and for the larger New York community and area?
Well, this championship gives New York and the people of New York hope, right? I mean, going down the parade, we see everybody united, and that's what we love to see. Especially shout out to the Brooklyn community and Brooklyn crowd. I mean, y'all came in support, and Barclays Center was loud. You know what sends chill through my body when I heard the chant, "We all we got. We all we got." Okay, so that's what it means. And I just like to say, as much as Ellie wants to take that championship trophy and keep it in her home, this trophy belongs to everyone here, the fans, but most importantly, our players, our coaching staff, the front office, and the whole team, our whole team here sitting on stage. It belongs to them, and I'm just extremely appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Clara Usai and Josai. All right, it's time to hear from the head coach. Can we bring up Sandy Brondello? Okay, international love, as you're deserving. Coach, you've got an incredible team, a championship team. What makes you most proud of the squad that you've been able to coach to a championship?
Well, so many things. And I think it's, we lost last year, didn't we? And that motivated us to come back, locked in. From day one, I could see it in their eyes. The commitment to excellence, the buy-in, the accepting of the role, and then going out there and playing one game at a time. But they're amazing human beings. They're wonderful players, but they're even better people. And so really, really proud of that.
Coach, that WNBA Finals series, it was a heavyweight battle. And it had all the drama. It goes all the way to 5 games. Shoot, it went to overtime. It was physical, it was gritty, it was gutsy. There was nothing easy about it. What can you say about the heart and the toughness of this Liberty team?
I think you just said it. I've been in this league for a long, long time as a player and as a coach. That was a tough series. I think it's great for the WNBA. I think you see how great these players are, 2 evenly contested teams fighting a battle and never giving up. Every time we put our hands in, our word is heart. And that's what the players came up with, because that's what we knew. If we wanted to raise this trophy and bring this first WNBA title to a great organization with great ownership, that's what we needed. And we all did it together. But really, really proud to be standing up here. I feel like I'm a New Yorker. But just the way that you got behind us, that's something that I'll never forget. But let's play it back next year.
Yeah! Thank you, Coach. Congrats, Coach. You guys are cheering for a team with a whole lot of heart. Let's talk to the person who leads crafting this roster, putting this team together. Let's talk to New York Liberty General Manager Jonathan Cole. Hey, Jonathan.
Thank you.
What is the identity of the championship team that you put together. Like, what are characteristics that were important to you that this team needed to have in order to accomplish its goal?
Yeah, look, I think we've heard it a lot, right? I can go down the line of what it takes in terms of skill, but it's really where we started from, which is amazing people. That's who this group is. And these are amazing people that wanted to do a really hard thing, which is to make history. And they did that. And they did it together, and it'll be forever remembered. And this group
together, and then seeing them shine on the biggest stages.
Yeah, look, I mean, part of being a team is staying ready. And I think we've got a bench that, quite honestly, could probably start for a lot of teams. And for them to want to be a part of this and stay ready, what we do is we want to find players that when the lights are the brightest and the stakes are at the highest, that they're going to shine and they're going to show up and be ready for it. And I think in Game 5, to call it a couple of players, I think you saw Kayla Thornton come in this game, KT, and do what she did, which we know she can do. And then the other one is Nyara Sabali coming in big time. And it's players trusting us, trusting our coaches, and that's right. And that's what it's about. So, like Sandy said, we got a job to do. Would love to be back here. It's been so special to see everybody come out today. It's really a chills moment. So, thank you, and let's run it back. Appreciate you.
Thank you, JK. We got a real team here. Continuing to speak with leadership, the CEO of the New York Liberty, Kia Clark. Kia, you're one of the fan favorites here.
What's up, New York? We got one. We got one. We finally did it, y'all.
Kia has been with the Liberty organization for 14 seasons. So she brings a great perspective to this championship. This season at Barclays Center, attendance records were broken multiple times. It was sold out crowds, marquee partnerships, collaborations, sponsorships, celebrity-filled sidelines. The moment was at Barclays all season long, and it culminated with this championship. So from your perspective, what is the significance of this level of investment from the fans, from partners, from the league, from sports, and from society overall?
Yeah, that support, that investment in us has meant everything. We have the absolute best fans in the world. Not in New York, not in the WNBA, in the world. You have showed up for us wherever we were and whatever moment we were in. And they say you started from the bottom, now we're here. When I think about my partner in crime over here, Jonathan Kolb, when we weren't here, we envisioned this. We wanted this parade. We wanted this day. I'm so happy it ended up being as beautiful as it is, and I'm so happy to see all of you here to enjoy this moment. That's what it's all about.
That investment and support means so much and goes so far. Kia, what does this championship mean for the New York Liberty, for the WNBA, and for women's sports overall?
Yeah. It means we're not done yet. You've seen it. If you've been in there and you've been doing the Ellie Wave and you've been watching the Big Shot, and I've been saying it all week, thank you to this team. Not just because of all my years, but because these fans in this city and those legends are partners. Everybody has been pouring in and wanting this so bad, so thank you for getting it done. And it means that, like I said, we're just getting started. This is just the beginning. We're going to keep this going. I know people are going to show up at Barclays Center, and we're going to keep it rocking.
Congrats, Kia. Thank you so much, Kia Clark. Are you guys ready to hear from the players? Yeah. Let's start with the youngins. Let's bring those youngins to the stage. Marquisha Davis, Jalen Sherrod, Ivana Dojkic. Please join me over here. Hey, y'all. Just real quick before I get to you, how was the parade?
It was fun. It was great to see all the. It was great to see all the fans. We appreciate y'all for coming out.
One word to describe the parade and how you feel today, Ivana.
I feel like it's better than in the dreams. When you dream your things, like what you want to do in the career, moments that you want to go with the team, I feel this is even better. So it's amazing.
Amazing, amazing. Jalen, my girl, I got to come to you right now for some perspective. You know, guys, it's very hard to be a young first or second year player on a championship team because you really got to find your spots to make impact. So whenever you came in, Jalen, it was instant, very much felt high impact. But there's a testimony here, y'all. Jalen, your journey here was hard. You went undrafted out of Colorado. And then in training camp, you were waived, you were cut. But you stayed ready. And the Liberty came back and re-signed you. And now you have a championship ring in your first season as a rookie, the day before your birthday. What a great birthday gift. Can you just talk to me about the faith that you had to keep in yourself, in this team, and to stay ready to be able to be a part of this historic moment for the franchise and a championship?
Yeah, it was just about kind of like betting on yourself, and my teammates picked me up every like go around. I mean, Slew to tell you, I asked Slew questions all day, and I asked all of them questions all the time though, just to like learn as much as possible and just to like catch up, and it was just a blessing, and I'm excited. I really am.
We're so happy for all of you. Congratulations to the youngins. Thank you guys. Marquisha, Jalen, Ivana, thank you. All right, let's bring to the stage a fan favorite duo, some of those very high impact reserves. They brought toughness, IQ, size, spacing, shooting, length, defense. Let's give it up for Kayla Thornton and Kennedy Burke. You're first, my honey. Kennedy, the Liberty second unit, the depth, the bench, the reserves was one of the best in the league all season. What's the pride you guys took in that?
I mean, we always praise about no matter what, be ready when your name is called, and that's what we did. And it's just, I have no words, honestly, to be in this position with an amazing group of people and women, and yeah. It's amazing.
Absolutely. You guys were ready when your name was called. Kayla, can I chat with you real quick? Are you tired?
Nah, it's just hot.
Oh, it is a little sunny up here. The light is hitting. We have another birthday girl, y'all. Kayla actually won the championship on the day of her birthday. Best birthday gift ever?
Oh, absolutely.
Now, you guys are not only deep in roster and on the court, you're deep off of it. Can you tell me about the personality of this family and team off the court and the chemistry you have together?
Yeah, I mean, we just have a great bond. We have great personalities that kind of mesh. You know, we have a little bit of silent, a little bit of goofy, a little bit of stubbornness, a little bit of just straightforwardness. So, but it all meshes, and these girls are just great. And the bond that we had, you know, flew over to the court, and you know, we're here.
We're here, for sure. Thank you guys so much, Kayla Thornton, Kennedy Burke. I got another duo for y'all. These two were some of the biggest X factors all season. Two friends who went from hooping in Germany to hooping in the Big Apple, shining together, Niara Sabali and Leonie Phoebus. Leo, you see you got your own personal section right there?
Oh, yeah.
Leo, in many ways, you were the Liberty Rookie X Factor. And actually, if you didn't know, she sat on the shelf with a couple of WNBA teams. And you finally got your opportunity to show what you could do on the court with the New York Liberty, and you exploded. You even started in the playoffs as a rookie. In fact, you had a historic rookie playoff run, one of the best ever in WNBA history. So what did it mean to you to finally get this chance on the court, and the fact that the New York Liberty believed in you?
Yeah, I mean, I said it before, this organization is great. They really care for the players, and I'm so honored to be here to play for this organization and now be on this stage. It's pretty crazy.
Life comes at you fast. We're so happy to have you here. How about that game 5 for Niara Sabally? Points, 7 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. The Liberty needed all of it. So, I've known you since your Oregon days. You've been through obstacles in your career, injuries. What did it mean to you to be able to step up, especially in the finals, and help your team to a championship? And then even at the championship podium, and today at this parade ceremony, you've enjoyed a really special moment from the fan base here as they chanted, Sabally, Sabally, Sabally. Can you put it into words? I mean, you've really had a journey here, babe.
Yeah, I mean, it really means the world, honestly, to be a part of something so great and to have that amount of impact. And just like, I mean, I didn't even realize it after the game, but I was watching the video and I was like, I just got goosebumps. And even now, like, just the support of everybody here, obviously, like, being a part of this amazing organization and my amazing teammates make it really easy for me.
Yes. Both of you show us the meaning of being a true team. Thank you for your contributions and congratulations. Now we're bringing to the stage a couple of players one by one. This is one of the great players in the WNBA in history, one of the greatest point guards of all time, a great veteran leader. You know who it is, Courtney Vandersloot. Sloot, you've been to a championship parade before, but how is it New York style? How is the parade New York style?
It's unbelievable. You guys are amazing. Thanks for showing up for us all season long, but especially today. You guys deserve this.
You overcame some personal challenges this season, and for this second championship for you, what does this second ring mean, especially given all you've overcome and dealt with and the timing of it?
You know, my mom wanted this more than anything for me, and the fact that she isn't here absolutely breaks my heart, but I know she's looking down on us. She wanted this for you guys, for me, for the entire city. She's proud of all of us. I couldn't be standing on the stage without her, but you know, this is exactly why I came to New York, to be up in here and celebrating with you guys. She's watching over us. She's happy. We're all happy, right?
Yeah. You honor her. We thank you. You told me, we've talked a number of times, and the common theme for us has been winning a championship is hard.
It's hard,
you
man.
said that over and over. And Sloot, you were willing to do whatever it takes. You took any role the team needed. What is the level of sacrifice that it takes, humility it takes to be part of winning a championship?
Yeah, I mean, when I signed here, we all got up on that press conference and we talked about what it takes to win a championship, to build, a dynasty, and it's all about sacrifice. And, I was called upon to take a sacrifice, and I absolutely did that with absolutely no doubt in it, and that it was best for the team, whatever it took to win a championship. It took everybody up here on this stage, all of you guys out there. It takes an absolute village. I think Jonathan hit it right on the head.
I'm absolutely so honored to be a part of it, and that's what it takes to win a champion. It's hard, man. It's hard. I told you guys, this shit's hard. But it's absolutely worth it. Thank you all, everyone out here.
Thank you, Sloot. Give it up, Courtney Vandersloot. All right, next coming to the stage, Benijah Laney Hamilton. What you are looking at right here is all heart. It's all grit. It's all toughness. You had a mid-season surgery, and I know from our conversations, you were fighting to be available to be on the court with your team. In fact, you told me you texted Coach Sandy and said, till the wheels fall off. So why? Why'd you put your body through all of that? What was your thought process and what you were willing to give to this team?
I mean, this moment right here, to be standing here, to be celebrating with my teammates, our organization, you all, and it was worth it. I wouldn't change anything about it. I remember, first coming here and us talking about a championship, and so from there to be here now, it really means a lot, and I'd do it all over again.
You and I have enjoyed some really fun conversations about the team building chemistry off the court. There were some murmurs that the team was talented but didn't have any chemistry. Well, the team is totally together now and got over the hump. We talked about team dinners, karaoke, a book club where you guys are the
book club baddies.
The book club baddies. What do you love most about this team and this family?
I think just the diversity, us all coming from different places, different walks, different everything, and to be able to come together and just be able to accomplish this accomplishment, win a championship for New York, it really means a lot.
Absolutely. Congratulations, Benijah. Thank you for everything you gave the team. Next up, coming to the stage, I don't know if I should introduce her as Sabrina Ionescu or Ionescu. My New Yorkers know what's up. Let's properly welcome Sabrina to the stage. Sabrina, I know you're from California, but whether it's literally the shirts and the billboards that say Ionescu or the affectionate nickname of Bodega Sab with the Timbs on, or if it's Spike Lee himself dapping you up courtside in the game, New York loves you. What is it like to be embraced by this city in this way?
I mean, it's been amazing. Being able to be drafted here and knowing the work that we've put in to get to this point today, being at this parade, able to see so many people just celebrating us. I can't put it into words what it means to be a part of this community, and I think I'm a New Yorker now.
Honorary, absolutely. A championship gets you a club card. What was your favorite part of the parade today?
I mean, I can't even really say one. I think, obviously, I'm new to this. This is the first time I've been able to be a part of this. But just being able to take it all in, see how many people were in the crowd, smiling, celebrating with their Liberty gear. It really puts into perspective what it means to bring a championship to this city and how it really takes everyone.
You are the first ever #1 draft pick in franchise history. How is it for you that in just your 4th full season, you've been a part of bringing the first championship to the franchise?
I mean, it's what we do. Wanting to come here and just continue to chip away, understanding what it is, the goals that we wanted to achieve, and there's no other organization that I would want to do it for than here. So just very thankful.
Let's give it up for our honorary New Yorker, Sabrina Ionescu. Coming to the stage, Brianna Stewart. Stewie. You're so many things, Stewie. You're a 3-time WNBA champion, a 2-time MVP, a 6-time All-Star, a businesswoman, a supermom, a wife, and she's also a native New Yorker, the only one on the roster. How much does it mean to bring a championship to your hometown team and the first ever in franchise history, Stewie?
I mean, it means a lot to be able to bring the first championship here. My first WNBA game was a Liberty game when we played at MSG. So to be able to full circle moment, come here, come back, bring the championship here. I mean, I appreciate you guys so much. This has been an incredible journey. We're not done yet, but we are going to appreciate the shit out of this moment for sure.
Now, Stewie, a lot of superstars, they get buckets. And actually, you know, scoring is something we know you do extremely well. But I really want to focus on your defense. Stewie, these playoffs, especially between your steals and your blocks and your rebounds, you were everywhere. What is the commitment that you just made to being a dog defensively to get this team over the hump and to a championship?
Well, Roz, I'm surprised you didn't want to talk about my free throws. We could just...
You made them when they counted?
Yeah, I did make them when it counted. I was a Python. Where's Olaf? There he is. No, I mean, I think that, you know, we talked about as a team, when it comes to the playoffs, like, things are really, really hard. Mentally, physically, emotionally, there's a lot going on. You're focused on the scout, like, highs and lows, but it's like, what can you do to affect your team? And when the scoring isn't going, it's like rebounding, doing the little things, being a defensive impact, and that's what I wanted to be for this team, and that's what we continue to do. You know, no matter who scored and who shined and whatever, we just want to win.
Yeah. Isn't it great when your superstars giving a blue-collar effort out there? We appreciate it. Congratulations, Breanna Stewart. Let's get it going. Stewie. I heard you. All right. Certainly not last but not least. We gotta finish with the finals MVP. Let's give it up for Jonquel Jones. Jonquel, JJ, coming into this, your career has been nothing short of historic already. And you had been to, between the semifinals and the finals, you had been close so many times. And now this time, you finally break through as a champion and the finals MVP. What does it mean to you to break through as a champion and to do it with this team?
Oh, man, it means everything. It means everything. I mean, just look at everybody out here. Look at the parade. Look at New York City. Come on, y'all. But, yeah, my teammates are special, man. I love them. We talked about it before with all the players that have come up here. That everybody has sacrificed. Everybody has really poured into the team to make sure that we would end up being successful. And now we have the ultimate prize. We have something that can never be taken away from us. And that's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yeah.
What does this championship mean to little JJ that grew up in the Bahamas and all the kids in the Bahamas right now looking at you succeed, excel, and winning a championship? What does that represent?
It represents everything. It represents just going after a dream wholeheartedly, you know, just taking one step at a time and not worrying about, you know, everything else and just trying to do what you could do and control what you can control in the moment. I took one step. I wanted to move from the Bahamas to play basketball and get an education, and then I wanted to go to college, and then I wanted to play in the WNBA, and then I wanted to win a championship. And it was all of those little steps that kind of came together that allowed everything to happen.
One step at a time. I don't want to overstep my boundaries, but what are the chances we can get a parade part 2 in the Bahamas?
Hey, Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Y'all come down to the Bahamas. We about to get lit all over again.
Everyone's invited?
Everybody.
We going to the Bahamas, y'all. Congratulations, Finals MVP.
Hey, y'all ready? We all we got. We all we got. We all we got. We all we got. Yeah.
Thank you so much. One more time for the team up here. We spoke to all the players and the staff. How awesome. Now, let's welcome back to the stage the mayor of New York, Eric Adams. He's accompanied by the Girl Scout troops of Troop 6000. And they will be giving out the keys to the city.
Representing ownership, Clara, Wu Tsai, and Joe Tsai. Now the assistant coaches, Ronika Hodges, Zach O'Brien, and Olaf Lang. The head coach of the Liberty, Sandy Brondello. And now the players. Number 2, Kennedy Berg. Number 1, Marquisha Davis. Number 18, Ivana Dojkic. Number 13, Leonie Fibish. Zero, Rebecca Gardner. Number 20, Sabrina Ionescu. Number 35, Jonquil Jones. Number 44, Benijah Laney Hamilton. Number 8, Niara Sabali. Zero, Jalen Sherrod. Number 30, Brianna Stewart. Number 5, Kayla Thornton. And number 22, Courtney Vandersloot. Fans, once again, your 2024 WNBA champion, New York Liberty.
Wait. Oh my God. Wait. Stop the music. the Liberty have sure proven it's not even close. It's not even a contest. They've proven that they've got arguably the best mascot of all time. The best mascot. Where is Ellie the elephant? Ellie, Ellie, Ellie.
They call me Big Ellie, Big Silly, Big Ellie, right foot is stomp, and left foot is stomp. You cha-cha with your right.
Go Ellie, go Ellie, go Ellie.
The right, and move to the left. Back it up, and jump. And right foot is stomp, and left foot is stomp. You cha-cha with your right. You cha-cha with your left. You turn to the right, and move to the left. Back it up.
Now Ellie, if you would join me right here. Ellie, could you show us, how does it feel to be a champion? Ellie, how happy are you for New York City and all of these fans to be champions? Ellie, they asked me to have a little bit of fun with you and the players. So let's play a little game. If you could pick any one of these players to be your dance partner for the championship, who would it be, Ellie? Can we get a little dance music? KB, oh, looks like there's, can we get a little music, DJ? KB, you've been summoned. Kennedy Burke has been summoned. This is the dynamic duo we never knew we needed, but we must have.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up. All this on me so yummy. All this so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up, level up.
Okay, KB.
Level up, level up.
Go, KB.
So yummy. All this
Go, Ellie.
no, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy.
Oh, hold that bag. Period, period, period.
There's news, there's news.
Hey, oh!
I turn up into something. My comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action. You just go see coming. I just keep elevating.
Hey, 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 hey.
I turn it
My
into
feet.
money. They gotta never settle. This beat is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning. Like on
Give it up, give it up, give it up for Ellie and Kennedy Burke.
Let's pop your boy, Busty. Party time. Willow Hill. Party time. Let's go. Oh, clap it up. Oh, clap it up.
Ellie, thank you, DJ. Thank you, DJ. Ellie, wave, the Ellie wave. That's the Ellie wave. If you don't know, if you watch it from home, that's a signature moment for Ellie. One more time, some noise for the best mascot in sports. Ellie, the elephant. Ellie, hey. So guys, we are starting to come to a close here. Oh, I know. Listen, this ain't over. Hold on. Thank you to all of our guests that joined us. Thank you to the mayor and the governor who spoke to us, the mayor and governor of New York. To all of the fans for showing up all season long. To everyone who was at the ticker tape parade today. To everyone who's here at City Hall. To everyone who might be watching at home, locally and worldwide, we thank you. And guess what, guys? The party is not done. We're heading to Brooklyn. The big turn up in the championship party will finish out at Barclays Center with Remy Ma and Fat Joe tonight. Brooklyn, we on the way. I'm Roz Gold-on-Woode. I'm signing out. Congrats, New York. And now, before you leave, I would love to invite the entire team trophy. Let's fill the stage. Let's fill the stage, y'all. Right here. We're going to get a nice final moment. And we're going to give them the love this team deserves. Everybody come together. Ellie, come on up. Shorty's in the front. Ellie, come on up. Shorty's in the front. And New York, one last time, can you make some noise for the 2024 WNBA champions, the New York Liberty?
One for the record books. Of course, no event could go off without Ellie the Elephant. What a moment we just witnessed. We just saw that today became officially New York Liberty Day. We saw each of them receive a key to the city. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into this moment. Almost 3 decades of sheer grit and determination. A big congrats to the team, to the fans, and to New York. This is truly our moment. We really felt it. We heard from the governor. We heard from the mayor. It really was special, and I feel so honored to have been a part of this. Mike, I know you do too.
Surely, no doubt about that. I think about in 11 days, this country will go and vote. And at a time when we're so retreated into a blue corner or a red corner, today, it wasn't just that we were all purple. No, we were all sea foam green, united by a championship team in the 2024 New York Liberty. Thanks so much for watching it here live on Channel 7. For all of us at Eyewitness News, we appreciate you sharing in history for us. Now, we leave you with the sights and sounds from this historic day.
For people who feel limited by the unpredictability of general